Doink. So here's what happened, folks. First of all, hello everybody. Hope everybody's well. We were waiting with Stevie. Stevie was helping Amanda with something. Of pretty important. So then I get late. So then I had and Ohio's not here tonight. So I just talked to Ohio, popped in. He's on his way to FLA. He's in Colombia. So sorry about the delay. I feel bad. I just said to Gail, there's like 14 people waiting on me. I'm like, I gotta go. I gotta start this thing. So I got a bunch of invites out, the usual suspects, but right now, right here, right with me is Missouri's king of gardening, Gear Gryden.
Y'all having a good one?
What's up, buddy? How are you?
Not too bad. Hungry, so I had to eat.
If anybody needs any pots, right? Just email Gear. He'll tell you where to get them because he's got 9 million of them.
Any what?
Any pots?
Oh, I just have about 30, 35 of them.
Yeah, those are the empty ones.
Plus a baby swimming pool.
Right, but those are the empty ones. Plus, then you got the ones you have the flowers in on the front porch. Right?
Yeah, those will be full of flowers within the next couple of weeks.
Yeah. All right, let me do a little rundown here, and we'll see who's been in, who's been out, who's not coming, who's staying, and all that happy horse shit. Probably should have took my pump today, huh? I'm a little wheezy. County Line Logging. What's going on, dude? Good to see you. Hang on, folks. I'm being beckoned. Sorry about that. Stevie B, what's going on, kid? Great to see you. Stalker Steve is out there. He'll be in here soon. Gerald B, hope you're on the mend, my friend. Hope you're on the mend. Good to see you. Stump Greenwood SC. He might join us also. He's en route. He's in the vehicle too, driving. Like I said, Gear Grad 19's in here with us. As you can see, Mr. G Trapper. How are you, brother? Good to see you. I hope things are well. And we have SKS of the Hugo kind. SKS, how are you? Good to see you. Good to see you. All right, so, okay. I had way too many windows open. It was driving me absolutely shit house. So, Gear, what's going on? You planting? You eating? What are you doing over there?
Not a whole lot of anything. Waiting for my days off.
Right. Oh, your days off what? Monday and Tuesday?
Yeah, Tuesday and some Mondays.
Yeah.
Everyone else at work can make their schedule except for me, I guess.
That sucks. You should tell them to fuck off.
But on Mondays, they're like, well, it's hard on them. Well, it was hard on me for several years, and you didn't get me any help whenever I hollered we need some help. So
Right.
I don't care if the two people are retired. They're there to do a job. If they can't do it, get rid of them and hire someone that can and will.
Absolutely. G Trap is having fun tomorrow. He's going to have a better time than you and I.
Slay some walleye.
So then we get some walleye. Great fucking fish, dude, to eat.
Yeah, I had me some walleye here a week ago.
Do you guys have white perch out there? Down, well, you're down there for me, but G Trapper out there where you are, do you have white perch? We have white perch here, and it's absolutely fucking beautiful tasting fish. Yeah, so to get back to, I'll get back with that in a minute. Waiting on that answer from whoever wants to answer it. But yeah, folks, I found out the hard way that Mr. Gay Gryden has Tuesdays, sometimes Mondays off. No, just yellow. Okay. You gotta come out here and fish white perch. Oh my god. Oh, great tasting fish. Gear shouted at me the other night, you guys. Almost a week ago, he shouted at me. Maybe it was Monday. I don't know. I think it might have been Monday. Because I did a video when I said to the people, you know, I said something about, you know, let's hurry up and get it hit. Let's get Friday get here. And of course, it was it was Gear's weekend. It was Gear's day off. Oh. It's fucking cold and windy here too. I don't know how it is around with you guys, but it's goddamn. Let me see. Do I have my phone with me? Yeah, right there.
It's been nice and warm here.
Well, it wasn't too bad today. But right now, yeah, it says 70, but that has to be fucking, what do you call it? What do you call it when you hit the refreshed? 54 really feels like 50. And it's windy as all mofo. Tomorrow's supposed to be partly sunny, 62. Rain on Sunday, 53, lower 38. Monday, windy, high of 48, lower 32. Partly sunny Tuesday, 62. That's good. I'm going to Maine. Oh, public address announcement, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully, if Gear Grinds around next week, he'll be able to do a chat because I'm not going to be here. And G Trap is going to like this one. Guess where I'm going, G Trapper, next Thursday night. Now I have to wait for the thing to kick in. What do you call that? The delay. Delay. Going to be cold in the Missouri in the morning. Yeah. Yeah, it is. You guys still have them frigid cold mornings, don't you?
They're nice and cool, not too this far into the year. They're not too cold.
Yeah.
Wednesday and Wednesday night is going to be the coldest for the next week. Tomorrow is going to be 77, sunny.
Yep. G Trap is probably getting cold up there on the Missouri River, though.
Chance of rain in the evening, so hopefully about 4 o'clock on it'll pour down.
The problem with you guys, though, doesn't it rain for like fucking days on end?
Sometimes it seems like that.
So, anyways, I won't be here next Friday night. Thursday night, because I'm not going to work on Friday, but shh, don't tell anybody. Fucking old men. I'll give you an old man. I'll fucking hit you over the head with something.
Well, I opened a newspaper today, and you see the obituary. Do you know anyone in there? I didn't know anyone in there, but that's the first thing I check every morning.
Well, I check it every morning too, just to make sure I'm not in it. 30s or 40s. Cool. All right, G-Trapper. So anyways, I'm going coyote hunting. Thursday night, I'm leaving Massachusetts, headed up to the northwestern Maine, and 3 of us are gonna go coyote hunting. My buddy's kid's got a collar, electronic collar, and I'm gonna do some yote hunting.
You say your buddy's kid has a collar?
Yeah, electronic.
Gonna have the kid to run the coyote stallions?
Yeah, just tie a pork chop around his neck and fucking send him out in the woods.
How many dogs do they have?
What's that?
Said how many dogs do they have?
Yeah, I'm gonna go, G-Trapper. We're the good part about it is we're not even going in blind, obviously, either. We got a guy up there. He goes up every weekend. He scouted out the last 3 weekends for us. He's even actually left a few piles of, something that the coyote might, smell, sniff, eat. But so yeah, so we're just gonna go. And my buddy's teasing me, He says, I'll give you the 22 mag. I'm like, I don't care. So he said, did I tell you we're going at night and we're going to be a half a mile apart from each other? I'm like, fuck you. I'm sitting in the woods on a fucking spring up in Maine with a fucking 22 mag, you asshole. What are you, out of your mind? I'd go stir crazy. Do you know how many Sasquatches are in Maine, for Christ's sakes? No, but we're gonna so we're gonna go. I guess the people, so the gentleman that did the scouting for us and everything, he's a good guy, John. I guess not him, the guy to the left of us, of the cabin. He was saying he was seeing him broad daylight, middle of the afternoon, doing nothing. So I don't know if they're still in heat, but
either way, shoot as many as you see.
Absolutely. I know. No, it's all right. Stop. I just didn't want to go because I'm probably want to save one for a head mount, and then I'll tell you what I really want to do. Right? I really like to shoot a bunch of them, then make a throw out of them. You know what I mean? But go take it to somebody and let them. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I think you can bait them. I don't know if you can bait them in New Hampshire or not. I shouldn't say that. I shouldn't say that you can. But you can in Maine, can you? All right. I didn't think it was. I wasn't sure. Sometimes Maine and New Hampshire, the rules are similar, But he's got the collar anyway, so he's only throwing the bait out there just to keep them semi, you know. But yeah, he went out. He took that. He's got this. His wife bought it for him. His girl, whatever, fiance, bought him the electronic collar for Christmas or whatever. And it's my buddy's son. So him and my buddy wrote out in their backyard. That's where we hunt. He's got like, I don't know, 30 acres out there or something. And he throws the collar on just to fuck around with it. And he had them all yelping and yelping and yelping and coming and everything. And I'm like, wow. Savage 110 heavy barrel with a double target. Nice. Yeah, but the bears can be baited, but you have to have a permit to bait the bears. Taking the bus and flying the bird. No, I'm taking what are we taking? The GMC, brand new GMC we were taking. But yeah, so he likes the collar so far, so we'll see what happens. We shall see what happens. I'm like, can I smoke? They go crazy. I'm out in the woods smoking. Use the fighting pheasant call. I will remember that. And just in case I don't.
Smoking in the woods, you're going to alert the coyotes.
Fighting pheasant. Cool beans. Thanks, G. Appreciate it. What was that there? What? Don't smoke because I'll alert the coyotes? Is that what you're telling me? Hey, listen. Did I tell you this? Did I tell you? Were you on the chat? You may not have been on the chat, but
about you smoking, deer hunting, and shooting a deer.
Yeah, and then seeing the doe on the trail, and I'm blowing smoke at the freaking thing, and the thing ain't moving. She's just sitting in the trail, standing in the trail, looking at me like I got three heads, and I'm moving all around and everything, and she's just standing there. You know.
I know they do good around here with the rabbit, screaming rabbit or whatever they call it.
Yeah, rabbit distress or whatever the hell. Yeah. Yeah, but I'm gonna try. I haven't targeted coyotes in quite some. Well, I actually never went coyote just for coyote hunting. I got the lucky coyote that was falling. G-trapper. I told you that one. I shot that coyote, but other than that, but I'm looking forward to going. So, and you know, it's funny. I belong to a coyote. What do you call it? Hunting group on Facebook. You should hear the guys on. Oh my God. You can't. No, I don't post anything there because I haven't gone. Why would I? But I just read the posts. And there's guys that, you need to have this. You need, Stevie, get in here, will you? You need to have this. You need to have that. You can't shoot a coyote with a 22. You can't do this. You can't do that. And I'm like, I can't stand people like that. So I leave. I just, use what you want. It all depends what you want. You know what I mean? Are you saving the pelt? Are you doing a mount? Are you, what are you doing? Are you just eradicating? I mean, if you're just going to eradicate, bring a fucking shotgun if you want. But Jesus Christ.
I never shot a coyote, but if a 22 wouldn't knock it down, maybe we should be more afraid of them.
A 22 mag, or even a 22, right? You hit a coyote in the back of the ear right there with a 22, you're killing it.
I shot a coyote.
Now, if you hit him in the body, he could run away, and you have to find him fucking 5-6 hours later. Go ahead, Steve. I'm sorry.
I had a coyote in the trap one time, so you got to take that into consideration. He was probably a little tired.
Yeah.
But I backed up. I got to right around 100 yards and shot him in a rib cage with a 22 Magnum rifle.
Yep.
And he dropped in his tracks.
There you go.
So.
Hey, Holly.
Hey, Holly.
G-Trapper said, generally, if he has a yoke coming, he doesn't call no more. Just uses a mouth squeaker.
Yep. See, around here, they've been called so many times, they freaking know. They're smartened up. Well, these guys, they go 50 yards out of the parking lot and expect to call a coyote.
Yeah.
So if you get lucky, the only thing you're going to get coming in is a pup.
Yeah, I don't know why they do that.
Scared. Don't want to get lost in the woods, I guess. Too much equipment to carry.
Fuck, it's fun getting lost in the woods if you know where you're going. I mean, if you don't, if you know who you are, you know what I mean?
Dude, you can't get lost in the woods by me. I got a road every mile.
Oh, yeah, you can. I
Both
can.
ways.
When I go to Maine, I can get lost in the woods. You know? But like you just said, so like where we're going to be going, well, one of the places I should say we're going to be going. You can hear traffic. Like, so when I sit up on this bluff, out in the distance, I can hear traffic behind me.
Yeah.
And way in the distance, I can only hear the trucks. I can't hear the cars. I can hear the logging trucks.
You got to watch it. Sometimes hearing the traffic flow is deceiving.
You know, so, you know, and I mean, I know the road is behind me a few miles anyways, because I came in that way.
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying?
Like that one time you thought it was, right over the hill.
6 hours.
It was just not the hill he thought.
Just not the hill I thought.
They must have moved it.
That was funny. That was fucking funny.
Yeah.
Thank you,
I
Gerald
remember.
B.
I think the most lost or turned around, I knew I wasn't lost, but the most turned around I ever did was down in Louisiana. It was a new spot, straight in paved road, straight across paved road that I came in on. I said, I don't have my compass or my equipment. I'm just going to walk in 100 yards, see what's there, turn around and come right out. I was looking for pigs. And apparently as I was walking in, I walked basically a circle. So when I turned around, I went in deeper.
Right.
And holy smokes was I screwed up for a while. I did a lot of walking that day.
I'll tell you though, there's a spot up in northern Maine. They call it the 100-mile wilderness.
Nothing.
That they call it 100-mile wilderness for a fucking reason.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing there for 100 miles.
Well, every time you go into woods that big, you should be prepared.
You know.
Maybe uncomfortable, but be prepared to spend the night. A fire starter and snack, water.
Dude, I bring that when I'm hunting.
You never know. You get
the guys laugh at me. I'll bring my backpack, right? And I'll throw my back. I'll throw my lunch in there. Although we come out in the morning, we come out at like 11 o'clock. I'll still throw a sandwich in there.
Yeah.
Right. Couple bottles of water, 2 packages of cheese and crackers.
Yeah.
Right. And that's it. and then I have my fire starter. Of course, I smoke anyways, but I still have a fire. I still have a fire starter. I still have 100 years ago. Gina took the girls on a walk here in town. The Boy Scouts built it. Anywho, my youngest saw the birch tree, and she started peeling the fucking bark off the birch tree.
Right.
And Gina had a bag. She put it in a little baggie, and I got that in my backpack. So yeah, I'm not. They can laugh all they want. I don't give a rat's fuck. If I get either A, hurt, or B, that turned around, and it's cold,
yeah,
just look for the flames.
I mean, I've even gone like in the woods by my house, which you almost can't get lost in. You might have a long walk back, but you can't get lost. But having my head down, blood trailing a doe or a buck, and then look up and it's like, holy crap, where am I? Or another one that got me was mushroom hunting. You're looking down at the ground so hard you don't know what direction you're going in.
Exactly. Trevor Fillmore, what's up, my friend?
Growing up, neighbor behind us had somewhere over 200 acres, and he didn't mind us playing on it as long as we didn't mess with any of his barns, cattle, or hay bales. One night it started getting dark on me, and I was exploring new part that I never was in before, and I come out on the gravel road. There was gravel road back here, then highway kind of like teed over on this side, so I was always at least 30 minutes from the road. Unless I went at a certain angle, then it would have taken me like an hour. But come out on the gravel road, and it was like, this is... Started walking on the gravel road. It's like, this is scarier than going through the woods. But I recognize...
I agree with you sometimes on that one, yeah.
I recognize the field there where I'd walk by, because they had a pond there that they would let us fish in every once in a while. About once a year, they'd let us come down. We went a few more times than that, but they didn't need to know. Anyways, you could see we had a gas station just not very far up the road from us, and they had two dusted dawn lights, one going this way, one going the other way. So that was, all right, the store's right there. That means I need to go home right here.
Yep.
And I can see another light over here, which is on top of this barn at the neighbors down the road.
Yep.
But I took off running and didn't stop until I got to our yard, and probably was there 15 minutes trying to catch my breath, drinking out the water hose.
Was Sasquatch on your mind?
Oh, that's what I was going to say too, Stevie.
It's actually scarier thinking about what could have been in the woods with me then than it actually was back then.
Right.
Then it's like, well, if something gets a hold of me, at least it'll kill me quick.
That's what I figured. That's what I was just going to say. The ironworks.
Always had a hatchet, kind of like Otis, or my BB gun or pellet gun with me. I mean, probably wouldn't have been much of a match against a bobcat or little bear or something, but
could have whacked them with it.
Yeah, Joe B, I hear you. It's probably I agree with you. I was going to say that I agree with Stevie Magnite or iron deposits. But if you have your phone, you can look.
Oh yeah.
No, but if you have your phone and you know where you're going to be hunting, right? So you put, let's say you park, wherever, and let me see if I can pick up where I hunt.
Yeah, walking.
Yeah, you can see where your blue dot is where you are, right? You don't even have to do the waypoint and all that happy horse shit. You can just look visually and say, okay, when I leave, I got to head down to that. So like, let's say on the map, your little blue thing is next to a small pond, right? You got to get to that. You got to get there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Now,
Well,
it may not be the easiest route because you might get into some marsh, you might get into some whatever.
fucking
But-
briars.
I hate those fucking things.
Oh,
Dude, I used to think, I thought when I was a kid that my mother used to say, take your clothes off, throw it in the wash machine, and it'll come off. This briar's right in the corner of my right in the corner of the fucking apartment building over here, right? Me and the kid across the courtyard, we were going to go out back because he was showing me his tree stand.
yeah.
Because we got coyotes out there too. That's why I'm waiting for my fucking air gun. Of course, legally I can't hunt them here anymore because we have a hunting season here.
Coyotes?
Yeah, it ended March 8th. But anywho, we went back out there, Stevie. I didn't even see them. And I went, whoosh, and I went,
Whoosh.
you suck.
Oh, you talking about the little burrs that Velcro onto your clothes?
Yeah, aren't those the same things that you're
No.
talking about?
No, briars are like those wild rose bushes and shit with all the thorns.
Oh, I thought you meant the little black things
No.
with
We
the
used to
2
call
points on them. And they hook into
hitchhikers.
you. Oh.
They got the black skinny flat ones that look like a shark egg sack.
Yeah.
And then here we got little round ones about the size of a BB that grow close to the ground, like ankle high. Those got little stick on yous, but not picky. And then we got burdock, which is in big old Velcro freaking things that get on you.
Yeah, the sticky ones. Yeah, those we got those too. Those at least you can see. The
Yeah.
other ones you can't see.
Yeah.
The black ones, you can't see the black ones.
Yeah, them little black ones, they usually grow in the swamp and stuff.
Yeah, they suck.
Yeah, they're hard to get off. But the little teeny round ones, I learned like a couple years ago, you take your pants off, lay them on the picnic table. You can take a butter knife and they scrape right off. Them little round ones. Saves a lot of time.
Mikey, that air, you might as well shut your phone off. It's only going to be roaming, looking for a signal. No, Gerald. I'm not talking about using your phone, bro. When you go to see where you are, okay, it will show you where you are, whether you have signal or not. Beggars Lice, Sandspur Devils. Hey, John Ram, what's up, kid?
We have the sandbirds here too that grow in the sand dunes. You step on them, them little spiky, little 1/4-inch spiky mothers are sticking about your foot.
Trevor Fillmore says I got lost one time when I was a kid, about 5 years old. It was March. My black lab stayed with me till they found me. He said he was a scared little boy. He can still remember it.
Thank goodness you had that dog.
No shit. Especially up there where he is. Holy shit.
Mhm.
You got everything up there.
Yeah, I took a little walk when I was 5 years old too. I went to the end of our street, took off down the railroad tracks. I was going to go to my buddy's house that I met in kindergarten. And they found me, this is in the city now, they found me like 1.5 miles away just wandering around the railroad tracks. Boy, did I get my ass beat.
Well,
Mom was a little pissed.
Vanessa says she uses a Garmin Glow connected by Bluetooth to my phone for GPS signals when she's out and about. Yeah, I mean, but anyway, yeah, I mean, it's now, like right now, I'd give my left arm to get fucking lost in the woods right now. You know what I mean? I would. I'd give my left arm to get lost in the fucking woods right now. Just make sure I got like 3, 4, 5 packs of smokes, fucking bunch of waters, something to eat.
Yeah, but
good
you
to
only
go.
only have one arm.
Good. That's
Yeah.
all right. I can still light my smokes.
That fucker probably hurt like hell too.
But yeah, no, I am just itching just to get the fuck out. You know.
Oh, she said that Garmin Glow's a GPS antenna. That Garmin puts out some pretty good stuff. My buddy Norm, I think, uses the Garmin way up where he's at.
Yep.
His satellite thing.
Did I just watch a video of his? He's pulling his last traps.
Mm-hmm.
Every time he uploads a video like that, especially pulling the traps, makes me want to cry.
Right.
Me too, kind of.
No,
It's
but
like, "Ugh."
seriously, it's like, man.
You know, I'll tell you though, what he, you know, for what he does and where he's doing it, that's quiet.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, you can probably sit there and hear your heartbeat.
Yep. Quick, what is a devil's purse? 7 seconds, time up.
Oh, I remember hearing that before.
HRM, I'll tell you right off the bat, I don't know.
Venus
What is
flytrap? That's a total guess. Oh, we got another kind of stick on you too. This little weird shaped thing. It's straight on one side and round on the other. And it's flat as a pancake and it's got like a Velcro fuzz on it.
Yeah, why wouldn't you receive the signal while you're in downtown Boston? I got signal in downtown Boston. I got signal in the fucking tunnel in Boston. And I got fucking Metro.
Yeah.
Trevor says he found out how out of shape I am this week. Played hockey for the first time in years. Fathers against
Oh my
sons.
God.
That's awesome. Another favorite
Six,
favorite pastime.
they only won 6-5. He did pretty damn good then.
Well, good to see they won 6-5 because the Bruins fucking lost fucking 4-3 in overtime the other night.
Oof.
And they were fucking winning 2-0 in the first period, playing the Islanders. It's a fish egg sack.
Wow, that's interesting.
Devil's purse is a fish egg sack.
I wonder if they're talking about the shark eggs.
He is writing that fucker down. Yeah, I don't know. I never heard of a fish egg being called that. My brother's signal drops a lot in Boston. Gotcha.
Yep, it's exactly what I'm talking about. That's a good name for it.
What is it? He saw some shark skates, and I can never say the other one. Chimeras, woo. I'm not even gonna try to say that fucking word. Sorry.
I wanna know
Chimeras?
what it is.
The fish.
Chimeras?
Skates a fish. Chimeras is a fish, correct? Somebody tell me I'm wrong.
Yeah, I don't know what kind of fish though. It's probably one of them.
Where did I hear that word though? What the hell was I watching? Oh, the English guy that says fish on, fish on.
River Monsters guy?
River Monster guy. That's where I heard that word from.
Is that show still around?
Yeah, he's got a new one now.
Oh, it is all whacked out looking scary. Looks like a deep water fish. Looks pretty prehistoric, sharkish kind of looking.
Yeah, it's fucking ugly as fuck. Yeah, I remember that. He's like, fish on. And he goes, Oh, the chimeras I haven't done it. And he goes into this big fucking. He's not even targeting this fish, right? He's looking for some other kind of fish that does this, that, and the other thing, and yada yada yada. That guy's smart as a fucking whip. Jeremy, Jeremy, what the fuck's his last name?
It uses its side fins kind of like a skate does, or a stingray does. You know, where they kind of, it almost looks like they're flying.
Right.
Jeremy Wade.
Jeremy Wade. Yeah.
Yeah,
I like him.
He's a little bit dirty, a little bit scummy, but
I don't know. And he goes to all these places, and the fucking fish he catch. I'll tell you what, though, he can catch a house. That fucking fishing rod and tackle and everything he uses.
I won't let me post a picture in here.
When he was in Missouri, Lake of the Ozarks, he went to the wrong spots.
Oh, really?
Oh, really?
Whoops.
But that big, one of those rods he has, the reel's like fucking $6,000.
Yeah.
I've never seen him this way. You know, I never seen him fishing the Connecticut or fishing any of the rivers, you know, the Androscoggin or any of the fucking major rivers up in Maine.
It seems like I seen him down south fishing for alligator gar one time.
Shalisa, how come you're not in here? Didn't I send you a, what do you call it?
Hey, Shalisa. You having a good?
I could have sworn I sent Jesse one. I could have sworn I sent you a fucking thing. Hang on, I might have to fucking eat crow and apologize 42,000 times again. SH, you're right here. Go to you. And let's see if I sent you one. Where is the fucking massage? Okay. No, I did not. Oh, I'm sorry, sweetheart. That apology. I feel like a jackass.
Has anyone fell up the stairs lately?
No, but I heard some news today.
I got some news today. Go ahead, I'm singing that song. I got the news today. Good.
Pretty much any immigrant stepping across the border is now receiving about $75,000 worth of room and board, basically. That's going to cost us.
Yeah.
His new program, because he screwed up so bad.
Putting $85,000 into rebuilding some kind of building down there and turning it into housing. Then something about hotel rooms. They're going to put them in there, and those hotel rooms range from $150 to $300 a night.
Isn't that lovely? And going to give them cash. You know, welcome to the country, but damn. Hell, I'm thinking about getting me some Mexican ID and sneak across the border and claim asylum in my own country, and they'll give me $75,000.
No shit, right? I'm sorry, sweetheart. My apologies. I feel like a fucking jackass.
Don't worry about it.
You having a good?
Sorry.
How you guys doing?
Doing all right. Doing all right.
You have a little glow to you.
Do I?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, I'm a happy person.
Got a little pep in your step. Can I ask a personal question?
No.
You knew what was coming out of my mouth, didn't you? Smart woman. There was one smart woman right there. Mikey, the Penobscot River in Old Town. Yeah. Has some nice smallmouth bass. I don't mind smallmouth. I eat them. People laugh at me. You eat bass? I eat everything I catch. Sorry. And some good sized pike in it. Really. I want to also try what do you call it? Pond there, Jezzo. Sabatis Pond. They said there's supposed to be some fucking 20 pounders of pike in there.
Oof.
That's a big fish.
Right.
A lot of people don't like. A lot of people don't like to eat
I've
them.
ever caught a pike that was over like 35 inches, 34 inches.
A lot of people won't eat them because of the bones.
It's a good tasting fish, though.
But they teach you how to take the bones out.
Yeah, there's one extra. Once you get the fillet, there's one extra little cut, this little V-shaped cut, and they come right out.
Trevor said, "Dipshit Trudeau has been doing that here for a few years, but
Nice.
don't have enough money to give to the veterans."
Yeah,
Oh shit, right? And that's what kills me. They'll give money to people that don't even belong here. I swear to God, he's doing what you guys are doing, right? And then with the guns, he's gonna do the same thing. You're allowed to have a gun in your house. You can't carry it. I'm telling you, it's coming.
yeah, but you can't use it.
It's coming. And that way there, they can say, "We didn't take your guns away. You just can't carry them with you." I'm
Yeah.
telling you. And then there's going to be hell to pay.
Don't you think it's kind of strange? A whole bunch of new gun laws were introduced, or not gun laws, but proposals were introduced, and all of a sudden, just like that, mass shootings started up again.
Well, yeah. Nothing like a good mass shooting to fucking, help the fucking. Here's something on that mass shooting. People that may have not seen it. I hope I don't get its ass backwards. It was either the Colorado one or the other one. Okay. But the sister of the shooter sees him walking out the fucking front door with a gun in his hand, knowing he's fucking 3 sandwiches shy of a fucking picnic.
Wonderful. It didn't do nothing about it.
A lot of people keep forgetting because you get the do-gooders will tell you, well, look at Sandy Hook. That's what they'll tell you. Look at Sandy Hook. Okay, all right, I'll look at Sandy Hook. The fucking cocksucker went to fucking Bass Pro Shops and tried to buy a gun. They turned him away.
Should have went to jail.
So therefore, they did their job. Okay, they turned him away. Did his job. They did their job.
Yeah, but the thing is,
Here's where Sandy Hook shouldn't have happened. Well, here's why Sandy Hook shouldn't have happened.
is that the kid who ended up stealing the gun from his mother?
Yes.
Yeah.
So now the mother, admittedly, prior to her demise, tried to get the kid into a hospital. Couldn't do it because he's 18, over 18, or 18 or over, right? So you can't, right? But here's the thing. Here's the thing that bothers the shit out of me, right? She knows her son has issues. And I'm not first and foremost, I ain't making fun of anybody with issues. So please don't leave me a fucking message on Facebook or Instagram saying, "Mike, you suck for making fun." Because I don't suck. I'm not making fun of anybody with a mental issue. Okay? I'm making fun of a dead mother. Because I'm going to tell you something. Had she had a slight bit of fucking common sense between her goddamn ears, she knows her fucking son ain't right in the head. Okay? But yet, she gives him access to every fucking gun in the gun safe.
She had also called the police on him several times, and they didn't do their job.
Exactly.
That he was making threats and this, that, and the other, and they did not.
Sandy Hook never happens because I said this to my own mother. I go, "Mom," "you're gonna sit here and tell me that if out of all your 6 kids, if one of us wasn't right in the head, do you think I would have grew up with guns in the house?" She goes, "No, I would have asked your grandfather to bring him up country. I would have asked your grandfather to go give him to your uncle." I says, "Exactly."
Yeah.
Exactly, Mom. So why didn't she do that? And then that wouldn't have happened. At least on that day, it wouldn't have happened. You know what I mean? But anyways, I digress. I don't want to get all upset. GOA reversed a court decision on bump stocks a few days ago. Yes, they did, HRM. I saw that video. I'm mad at GOA. I emailed them twice. The one in Massachusetts and that Goal. I don't know if that's the same as GOA. But Goal, GOAL of Massachusetts. I'm done emailing my fucking governor because his office doesn't want to fucking email me back. Well, they email me back and they say, "Oh, we really appreciate your concern." Da 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 da. But they don't tell me what the fuck what's what. They basically give you lip service in an email.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Right back at you.
So I contacted Goal with an L, not GOA. Goal with an L in Massachusetts. And I said a couple of things that I don't understand. Blah, 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 blah. I told him. And I said, yes, I can have a muzzleloader, but no, I can't buy the fucking... Nor can I buy nor possess the Pyrex and or the projectile that go with the fucking muzzleloader. Is anybody thinking of changing this law, saying that, you can give us some kind of a card that states that you can buy, nothing. They didn't even email me back.
Did you send it once a month for a while?
Goal, I just emailed, I think, twice or 3 times.
Shouldn't have to, though.
Right. Should do it the first time. But the governor I did just to piss them off. Just to fucking, you know what I mean? But they're not going to change it. They're not going to do anything about it. Which is a shame. Because I don't see me moving to New Hampshire anytime soon.
Good statement here.
That's why I'm going to...
You mean Gerald B?
Yeah, that.
If someone wants to kill people that don't need a gun, they can use a knife even or a hammer. Yeah. But here's the thing, Jezzo. Right? You could have 40,000 stabbings a year in the fucking United States. Do you think there'd be any fucking knife fucking bills going through?
England is.
Yeah, Nanny said it is.
I mean, we have knife laws here in Mass. Like it's supposed to be like the blade's not supposed to be longer than this. So like if I carried this, it's damn near just cut the ball bag right off.
Nice.
Wow.
Live, everybody. Live.
Whoa. I was bled on live TV, folks. But I can't carry this one. It's a little
Now,
long.
can you carry that hunting or not at all?
New Hampshire and Maine I can. Massachusetts, I believe I need a license to carry a gun to carry it.
Wow. Even in
But I carried that a couple of days. People kind of look at you, because it sits way down, and they just look at you,
People at the store every once in a while walk around with a big heavy-duty knife on their hip. It's kind of weird, but it's cool too.
Right.
I'll usually end up going up to them, asking them what kind it is.
Hell of a knife you got there, Gia. That's the exact same one you just dropped in my lap. Blade down. Man. Can you imagine
Thanks, PNAS cars.
Thanks, Peanut.
I would have had to
Your turn.
would have had to tell Stevie to fucking run the chat. Sorry, I gotta go to fucking
ER. Live chat put me in the ER.
Where's the ladies at tonight, man?
man severs penis on live stream on YouTube.
Amanda said she would be by. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Amanda said she would be by shortly. I thought I just locked up my own phone. She had a couple of chores she had to do, and then she said she would come by.
Are you having any flip phone withdrawals yet?
You know, actually, I'm kind of not missing it now.
No kidding.
Yeah. Luckily, this one's just small enough to slide into my front pocket. So it's not that big a deal, I guess.
Good to hear.
And the pictures are like way worth it.
I bet.
Now that I'm, knowing how to run it.
Is that the dungeon door behind you?
Which dungeon?
That's the other dungeon.
Yeah.
Hey, Buddy Light.
Everybody's got a dungeon somewhere.
Right.
They just don't show it. Where's your dungeon at, Gears?
Where's my what?
What about a person that carries a fillet fish at various catch stations and they carry a bunch of knives? First of all, Buddy Light, how the hell are you? Second of all, I carried my my Mora in a store, and a cop actually saw it. Asked me what it was. I told him Mora. He looked at it. He says, "You carrying a knife?" I said, "Yeah, Massachusetts won't let me carry a gun." But like I said, buddy, it all depends what state you live in. Mikey, that penis talk is some kind of fucked up. Right? Sorry about that, HRM. But I damn near did, though. I was like, oh my God. And that Band-Aid that P. NASCAR sent the freaking knife with wasn't going to be big enough.
Yeah, right.
No, that knife cut you. You don't need a Band-Aid. You need
Next
stitches.
week, or your next chat, you would have been coming on. Well, here comes Michael with penis. Excuse my language. He's a one more man. He's off to the rodeo.
Right.
Hey, Uncle Kyle.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot to shout out Uncle Kyle. Uncle Kyle, I'm sorry.
Hey, Uncle Cal.
Good video, Uncle Kyle, by the way. I liked it.
Uncle Kyle.
Shake him for him, Shalisa. Oh, she turns off her camera.
Right.
Sorry, buddy. I tried.
I don't know if a fillet fish is too long, though. I don't know what it's got to be. Whatever the laws are.
Thing is, a fillet fish is so floppy. I think if you went to stab somebody with it, it'd probably bend and break.
Boing. But the problem is, you got to slice with those things. You could fucking take its head off.
Yeah.
Yeah, fillet knife is something you definitely don't want to carry around. Just keep it in a drawer, and when you go do your fillet, and you take it out and you put it back.
Yep, I might carry this with me to work this week. I don't know. We'll see what happens.
Gotta have a good sheath for them fillet knives.
The problem is I don't want to get caught with it and then have somebody say that's way too big, yada, yada, yada.
I'd be more afraid of them taking it.
Yeah, well, that's just it, But I'll tell you, man, is this thing a big sticker. The fucking point alone will fucking give you stitches,
Right.
If
you ever get in a bear fight, that's the kind of knife
absolutely.
you want to have.
Absolutely. Aim right for the throat with that. That thing, you hit a bear in the neck with this thing, it's going in and out. It's got the weight for it and everything,
Yeah, I can see the bear standing up, grabbing his knife with his paw and pulling it out and saying, "Now you did it."
They probably won't feel it. It's so sharp. The only thing you'll notice is the blood pressure dropping if it ever gets around to it and bleed out twice enough.
Right.
That's not a good feeling.
Yeah, I bet.
So I was going through some stuff with gear. Dazed and Confused. That's a great Led Zeppelin song.
Great movie.
Oh,
There.
Are you Dazed and Confused from Led Zeppelin?
Amanda hug and kiss.
Hi, everybody.
Did you do that for Led Zeppelin?
No, I actually just thought I am highly dazed and confused in general. So,
It's almost a bluesy type song from Led Zeppelin.
you know what? I was never a big, I was, first of all, how is everyone? Saying hi
Doing
to
well. How are
everybody.
you?
And on the side chat, how is everybody? I missed you guys.
You having a good one?
I'm having a hard time opening this. Where's your multi-tool when you need it?
Just use the edge of the desk. Use the edge of the desk.
How do you do that?
Put it on the corner of the desk,
Use your knees.
right?
Okay. It's a twist off, Mike. It's a twist off.
Oh,
And it was just hurting my fingers.
okay.
So,
Plus,
A twist-
ship
a
her
twist
brand
off.
new desk.
A twist off, you can still take them off. You take the teeth of the bottle cap, right?
yeah,
You put it on the edge, right?
yeah.
And you just go. It'll come right off.
It's
Yeah.
a brand new desk. I don't think I would recommend it because there's probably going to be a chunk of wood missing. Although it would be hilarious. Use your shirt tail.
Yeah, and guess who'd be fixing it?
Oh, I heard a ding.
You.
So
Look who
anyway,
decided
no,
to
I
answer
was,
our
never a
invite.
big, I was never a big Zeppelin fan at all. I didn't get into Zeppelin. I was super anti-Beatles. I hated the Beatles.
Really?
Jesse.
How's it
Hi,
going?
Jesse. Hi.
Good to see you get your account back.
I know. I'm so freaking excited. Oh my gosh.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I got her back. I got her back.
But if you listen to that song, I know you're not into Led Zeppelin, but this is the only song I think that's kind of more bluesy than anything else.
Yeah.
It's got a bluesy type. Dazed and Confused has a bluesy type. The fuck's the word I'm looking for?
Beat.
Yeah, sort of, kind of.
Well, I actually
Well,
like
beat
bluesy.
dance
So
Right. So just if you never heard the song, hit YouTube.
there's only like a handful that I really didn't listen to, and I really couldn't tell you why. Led Zeppelin. I didn't listen to Jimi Hendrix at all.
I wasn't a Hendrix guy either.
I didn't listen to the Beatles. That was also a little before my time. I did not listen to what was the other one? Janis Joplin. Did not listen to any Janis Joplin. And didn't get into it. She was too, I don't know, mannish to me or something. I just couldn't get into it. And then there's one other that everybody, my sister used to make pictures, draw the Grateful Dead.
I never got into the Grateful Dead.
I was never into, and one more, the Kiss. I could just never do Kiss. But otherwise, everything else, I was all about it. Yeah.
All right, hang on a second. Can you hear this?
Nope.
Yep.
A little bit.
This is Dazed and Confused.
Yep. Put her
Hey,
down.
that sounds really good.
Second limit.
And it's also a great movie.
Yes.
Love that movie. You want to see me in high school? Go watch Dazed and Confused.
I'll probably get a what do you call it for that, but that's why I looked at how much time I played it. So they shouldn't they shouldn't get on my ass for that.
Boom, boom,
Boom, boom.
boom, boom.
So that's why I say it's kind of bluesy. You know what I mean? It's kind of.
Which I totally get into. I used to actually use, so everybody out there, if they don't know, and most of you guys know, that I was classically trained and pretty much played professionally until I was like 23-ish or so. And I like when you play classical music and you're trained classically, you're just, that's your whole life, and you don't really have a way to wind down sometimes. Even the old music you play and love isn't enough for you to like wind down. So I used to go to the blues club with my younger sister in Annapolis, Maryland. There was only one, and I used to go there and just literally any jazz band, even if they sucked, would just, it was like a free for all type of Friday or Saturday night, and I would just go and have a beer with my younger sister, and I would just sit and watch for fucking hours and not say a word. I would tell her, "Don't talk to me. Nobody talk to me. I'm gonna sit here and I just needed that to like unwind." So I'm all about some blues. You know what I mean?
Right.
Sometimes, you know, it just, and jazz is the same way. I wouldn't say it was all blues. It was like, honestly, just some regular jazz too, you know?
Yeah, you got that thing going?
So,
Still learning how to play.
yeah, what is he?
We'll teach you.
What does he have? What is that?
Guitar.
Well, lift it up so I can see the whole thing.
Hey,
Can you hear this?
Barely.
barely.
A little bit.
Hang on, let me.
Hey, it's something.
Awesome.
Oh, that's a box. That's a box guitar, isn't it? Cigar box guitar.
Canjo.
Oh, it's
Canjo.
Canjo.
That's awesome. That is freaking awesome.
One string. American Eagle.
Cool.
Oh, it's a one string. That's
Yeah.
awesome. I thought it was one of those, cigar box guitars.
Yeah.
Because when I saw
But-
the wooden handle, I was like,
Not just one of them. Two of them.
Super cool.
This one's a pole beans. Green
Oh, cool.
beans.
Yeah.
Where'd you
That's
find them at
awesome.
the Market of the Fleas or something?
They're made by a company, CB Giddy. You can buy them on their website or on Bozo's website.
I'm gonna have to tell Phil that.
Cool.
But it comes with a little sheet that tells you the frets, and it gives you some starter songs.
Yep.
But I went ahead and bought 2 songbooks too.
Nice.
So there's like 300 different songs.
Buddy Light says, "What about
Be-
John Fogerty?" Buddy Light said, "What about John Fogerty?" I like John Fogerty.
Oh, hell yeah.
Joe B says, "Guy found a bottle on the beach. Message said we've been trying to reach you. Your car's warranty is about to run out." That's good for you, yeah. I am instrumentally fucking dumb. So whatever you can play, good luck.
I've always wanted a Canjo, and without Joe, I probably wouldn't have ever got a Canjo.
Call you Banjo Kazooie. You like the kazoo and you got you a banjo. Banjo Kazooie.
But I agreed with HRM. Like, you gotta, mad respect for anybody who tries, because you gotta start somewhere. You
Oh,
know?
absolutely. Yeah, no,
But
I,
like for instance,
I wish I could play the piano and the bass sax.
yeah. When I went to school,
Yeah.
I was required to take 2 years of piano performance. And so I can play, I just can't play great because I'm a violinist, not a pianist. But I was still required to play and perform. And I played a Mozart sonata as my, at the end of the second year, I passed out. And all I was trying to do was they were going to make me take it all 4 years if I didn't pass. And I just passed out after the second year. And it was like a simple Mozart sonata. But the point is, I played it. Okay, the point is, I played it. But I was going to say, when I first started, it was all Suzuki method. So I'm sure you guys have heard of Suzuki method. And I used to go. My dad used to take us around the country to do like summer music, Suzuki summer music camps. And you see those kids playing in the big groups, and we're all playing the same thing, and it's all Suzuki method. So I used to be taught by some of the best Japanese instructors in the world at the time, just all around the country, and that's how I got to be better, and then got to be good enough to go to conservatory eventually.
I think the best Japanese conductor is the one that conducts the Boston Pops.
Yeah, he's good. I forget his name though.
Yeah, me too.
But he's a good one.
I just know that he's good at it.
Yeah.
People
so I played with the National Symphony when before Marvin Hamlisch, because Steve made it clear that Marvin Hamlisch eventually became the director for Pops for the National Symphony. But I used to play at the Kennedy Center when Marvin Hamlisch was just a visitor. So I played a Dionne Warwick concert, and then I just played a couple other. He would just do Pops concerts where, if there wasn't a special guest, and we would just do movie music and stuff like that he wrote. And movie music is amazing because it makes the movies that you guys love awesome. Right. But some of the I'll give you, for instance, Star Wars, the music for the original Star Wars, orchestrally, that makes it, you guys love Star Wars because what is it without the music is damn near impossible to play the violin part. So we would literally have to fake some of the parts. We would even call it, as a professional, we would call it faking. The higher register, and some of these runs were just undoable. So you end up, kind of fudging it and faking it a little bit just to get your paycheck. But, yeah, that's a little fun fact. It's some of the most difficult music to play. So,
Mikey, you should get a box to slap on so you and Gear can do a duet live stream.
There you go.
Boxcar Willie, and who else we got? Hey, we can do dueling banjos. If you see these two in the woods, please.
But Stump is right.
And they're playing banjos, please.
If you just take away the music of some of your favorite movies, and it's not the same.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
I don't know. I watched some of my favorite movies with no sound on. It was mostly on Pornhub, but they were still okay.
You play your music, any music you want with it.
Yeah, well, that's like kind of watching Footloose with no music. It makes it kind of stupid.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Jason,
I never got into.
How the hell are you? Good to see you. That's what I was meant to say.
Hi, Jason.
So, Jason just reminded me because Jason's been around a while too. So off air, Gary and I were shooting the shit, and I couldn't find my subscription list. My subscribers, people that are subscribed to me. So he showed me where they were and everything, and so I'm just going through it. And you guys know MCK. He comes in all the time.
Right.
MCK is not one of my first, but I've been subscribed to him since early 2014.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yep. And I got one that's been way back. I forget, she was a singer. I don't know. Wow, what's it? Because I've been on YouTube. I've had an account, I should say, since 2008. But yeah, it's kind of weird. I was just seeing all the people on one. Now, some of them I know aren't right. The dates aren't right. But
well, I guess I have a bone to pick with MCK. Then what the hell took you so long to get around to my channel, buddy? Just saying.
I've known him from the beginning since I've been home.
Yeah, MCK. He's been around a long time.
Isn't he a younger guy, dark hair?
He's been around a long time.
Well, folks, I'm gonna scoot. I got company tonight, so I just wanted to pop in and say hello.
Well,
Hey,
wow. Make sure
before you pop out and pop in and do whatever you're doing for the popping.
Bye, Shalisa.
just don't come back tied up.
But at least you'll come back with another smile on your face.
Have a good one.
Have a good night.
See you guys next weekend.
See ya.
See ya. I was one of your first subs. Yes. I've been sub to Trevor since day one. I always loved his videos and I always will.
You don't make enough of them.
No, I don't, but I'll tell you, he's a cool dude.
Yeah.
So here's my thing: you can make a video once a fucking year. I'm gonna watch it. You know why? Because I like you. You know what I'm saying? Trev's a real cool guy.
What does he make videos about?
Oh, there's everything. He did one on moose hunt. He did one with this job with the what we call it, MDC. I don't know what you guys call it. So he's got a bunch of videos. You should go check them out.
Yeah, I'll check it out, Trevor. I've seen you come in the chats for a while.
Oh, he's been around. Trevor's been around for.
But see, some of these people have been on your chats way longer because I think it's been
Trevor's
2.5
been
to
on
3
this
years
chat
when he
for
went.
a long time.
Thank you, Stump. That was a very nice thing to say. Thank you for that. I appreciate it.
Shit. I'm trying to figure out. I have to go in. But yeah, he's been around for quite some time.
So I'll have to check him out. Yeah.
Oh, what's his name's asking about your channel? Your channel. On that video I did, Tom Ritter.
Yeah, I don't know. I
K-Bar
have
user?
heard of him before, but I don't think I'm subbed. And
He's been in here.
Yeah.
Tom's been around for 100 years.
Yeah.
Yep. Well, I'm an asshole, but honest. Yes, you are.
No,
You are.
Stump, you're not an asshole. I don't know
Yes,
when.
he is.
I've never seen. No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
I've never witnessed him being an asshole.
Yeah, you didn't watch the old chats now, have you? Huh? I've been on chat with that man. I've been on chat with that man for Stump. How many years? Are you kidding me?
I think God was still a young boy when you guys started chatting.
It's been a long time. And that's not a complaint either. You know? Speaking about, where did Jesse Rowe go,
I'm right here.
Oh, there you are. Well, your microphone was shut off. That's why I figured you were gone somewhere.
She's celebrating getting her channel back, so she's probably drunker than a fish and probably passing out here and there.
Oh, so she's got the ball gag on her mouth, too?
It's like you totally get me, Steve. I've been drinking since 5 o'clock.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
Did
You
you?
can't
What
tell me
happened? Did you? I thought you were working at overnights or something like that. Are you not working no
Oh.
more?
No, I'm working from home. I sat there and, typical asshole fashion, let my hummingbird mouth overload my alligator ass, or hummingbird ass overload my alligator mouth, whichever. I talk shit at work and they had to let me go because they just can't understand what kind of sass they hired.
No, not sass. That's
And-
bitchiness. You could say it.
Well, yeah, okay, yeah, it was just 100% bitchiness because my main rule is don't start no shit, there won't be no shit. If you want to act like an asshole, I'm gonna treat you like an asshole. So they all got treated like assholes. And not like the
Funny.
fun kind. Not the fun kind, because Mike, I love you, but you an asshole. These were
I'm
like
the king of assholes.
Yeah, but these were the kind of people like, if it was like a spider, you'd stomp that motherfucker with your shoe until it was in bits and pieces. these were the type of people I worked with. I just wanted to take my shoe and smush them until they were gone. But now I'm
Funny.
super happy because I ain't got to deal with none of them mofos no more.
Funny, I feel the same way because I had the same issue with fucking FedEx, and I haven't worked at FedEx in over a month. So I gotta go
I
find
don't know.
a second job
I should
somewhere.
get a fucking award for putting up with the kind of bullshit I did for 11 years at Verizon. So I'm not the person. I've never been fired from any job. I don't get fired. I stick it out. Do the best I can. If the money's right, I stick it out. You know, the money has to be right. Yeah.
I'm just gonna throw this out there. I worked at Dollar General because it was close. And when it comes to Dollar General, the money was not worth the bullshit I was dealing with.
No, it would never. You know what, girl? It would never be worth it at that place. Never.
I loved my customers, and I liked 2 people I worked with.
Yeah.
But the only reason why I stuck it out as long as I did is because I loved my customers. My customers were so freaking awesome. And I still keep in touch with some of my customers because they are badass. But just the other people that I worked with made me dread going to work.
Yeah.
Stump, I heard that.
Yeah, it's just, there's good places and there's bad places, and Dollar General itself is not a bad place.
No.
But the people I worked with made
Suck.
it hell.
Yeah.
So I was glad to be like, peace, bitches.
Hey, Tasha, what's up?
Hi,
Good to see you. Prep for it, ladies and gentlemen, joins us tonight.
But now I'm learning how to work on cars. It's nice.
Is that me or you? Gia.
What?
Gia.
That's how long they've been subscribed to me.
Wow.
Well,
Nice.
I just have to respond to Buddy Light and saying, since I know he's a fellow Marylander like me, the reason that you never had a problem, well, actually 2 reasons, because you were in Maryland, number 1, because, you know, us Maryland people are a little more down to earth and a little more nice.
Really?
Average.
Really? Let's go to Massachusetts.
Than your
I'll tell you
average. Excuse me, I'm talking to
show
Buddy
you.
Light. Excuse me, I'm
don't
talking
care.
to Buddy Light.
I don't
Excuse
care.
me.
You don't bring
I'm
any
talking to Buddy Light.
excuses.
And Buddy Light,
Steve, give her
you know,
a
it's just
tap on
that
the head, will you?
you know, we're down to earth people, and we're some of the friendliest people in the country. We have good hearts, and that's why.
Why are you getting back from the ER prep for it? I hope everything's all right. At least you're coming back from the ER and it's not sitting in the ER, so that's a plus, I guess.
You know, a lot of people go to work every day loving their work.
Yep.
It's the people around it that drives you nuts.
Yeah. Exactly.
The people around you that make you go, I wish somebody would today.
Mm-hmm.
Wish somebody would today.
And there's jobs out there that I've been offered that might be more money than what I'm making now. Actually, that I know are more money than what I'm making now. But you know what? There's about 4 people there that if they were on fire, I wouldn't piss on them to put them out. Okay? So I've always believed that you need to be happy in what you do. If you ain't happy, don't do it. And there's no way I could be happy at that job. You know?
It's hard when you have people that just make you want to sit there and say, you need to try Jesus, not me.
Well, the problem is if I'm not happy, I don't tell people they should try Jesus. I tell people they're going to fucking see Jesus if they don't knock it the fuck off. You know what I mean?
And the thing is, most of the biggest assholes you find that you have to work with is at a job that does not require you to be an asshole. It's like you're taking this way too serious.
SKS, you know I fucking love you. SKS has always been not. You know what? Something about SKS, he's always been respectful to me. No matter what all the bullshit that he's seen being said, he's always on it. He's always honest. He's always respectful. He's always a nice man. And I appreciate him being around and showing support. What a good guy. I wish every guy could be like SKS Hugo. That's all I got to say about that.
Huh?
SKS has been around for a long time.
Yep.
He's a good one.
It's good one.
It's a good one.
No, good one.
A good one.
Good one.
It's a good one.
You guys know how you talk in Maryland?
Yeah,
People
he's a good
fucked
one.
up.
He's a
People
good one.
fucked up in Maryland, anyways.
Absolutely, Stump.
People, Baltimore. Who the fuck wants to live in Baltimore?
Mikey,
Baltimore.
that is
It's Baltimore.
You might as well go back to Vietnam in 1962, for Christ's sake.
It's Baltimore.
hold up, rewind. I'm
Might as well
sorry.
just live right under DMZ.
No. Back up. Rewind. Were you really
Hold
just talking shit
Hey.
about how somebody talks? That is the pot calling the
No,
kettle black there, buddy.
Are you fucking deaf? Are you deaf or just drunk?
Maybe a little bit of both when you talk.
Okay. Well, listen here, there, fucking Granny Lynn. All right. What I said was, okay, who'd want to live in fucking Baltimore? You might as well just live in a DMZ back in like Vietnam.
Well, here, let me tell you a little bit something, and I'm not being smart. I'm being real. So I used to commute I didn't have to deal with living downtown, and because I didn't live in the dorms, I lived at home, and I used to commute to downtown every day, downtown Baltimore every day, and then home again.
I hear you, buddy. Like
In
I'm with
1995, so in the early 90s to the late 90s, if you went outside of like a 5-street area in downtown Baltimore, it was not very, very good for you, very safe. And I also had, so Peabody Conservatory is right downtown on Charles Street. And I had friends that lived in apartments downtown. They lived not only, or maybe, I don't know, 5-6 blocks away from the conservatory, and they were mugged on a regular basis. This was the early 90s to the late 90s. And now Baltimore is about 20 times as worse as it was in the 90s. So I wouldn't even, let me put it to you this way. If I took my daughter, it doesn't matter who it is. It doesn't matter if I'm just taking somebody to Maryland. If I take you to Baltimore, I'm only taking you to either Fells Point or the Inner Harbor. And those are the only places we're probably going to go. I want to see if Buddy Light agrees with me on that.
Buddy Light lives in Church Creek, Maryland.
Okay, I know where that is. Then I want to see what he has to say about what I just said. I actually, if I was coming from out of town and showing somebody in Maryland, well, I would take him to the shore. That's where I grew up. But if I was taking him to Baltimore, it would just be the Inner Harbor.
Buddy, you live in the woods, bro. See, that'd be awesome, bro. I'd live there with no problem whatsoever, buddy.
Stump has fine memories of Baltimore. The second time he was stabbed, it was in
Oh
Baltimore.
my God.
Blackwater National.
Nice, brother. Damn.
Oh, I don't know, buddy. You live too far off of 95.
Fond memories them days.
Buddy, you live too far off 95 for me, bro.
I don't know. I will say that one of the most aggressive experiences I ever had was outside of DC, was not Baltimore. I went to DC and Baltimore every week, 2-3 times a week. One of the most aggressive and most one of the worst experiences I've had was in Washington DC.
So where is DC in relationship to because Jesus, you would think I know this. I went to fucking DC a couple of
I'll be
times.
right back. I have to check my water pump.
I've been to Atlantic City. But where is... Okay. All right. So DC, Yeah, I was going to say because 95 goes right through DC.
Buddy Light, I'm from Queenstown. Do you know where Queenstown is? Right there on the 50.
Hey, Buddy Light, does that not fucking shock you, Queenstown?
Yeah, right. There's right there on the 50. I went to Queen Anne's County High School for a couple years, and then I graduated from. Now he's gonna think I'm snobby when I tell him I graduated from Severn School in Severna Park.
Well, he lives on the 16.
But but I lived on the shore, and then I would drive across the bridge to go to school every day.
Well, that's what he has to do. He lives on the other side of the water, on the other side of the bridge.
He got lost in DC. I'm gonna tell a mini story what happened to me. It's not long. Trust me, it's not long.
You get bad weather in where you are, Buddy Light? Fuck, you're right on the water on both ways.
Yeah, you get hit with the hurricane sometimes, and
he's not far from Virginia Beach, though. That's a nice ride.
Taking if you take the Chesapeake Bay Bridge Tunnel and go south to Virginia, where I lived outside of Virginia Beach too. If you go south there, that's a beautiful drive.
Over through Cape Charles.
Yeah, it's a beautiful drive.
Yeah, because Delaware's not that big.
No, it's tiny.
What's it, like the second smallest fucking state we got?
Yeah, the only thing I went
What's smaller,
to
Delaware or Rhode Island?
All
right, you know what? Let's do it this way. Let's find out.
I don't know.
Well, you know what? I'm going to find out. Because now it's just bothering me.
I'm getting ready to take a cross-country trip. I'm leaving on Tuesday.
Yeah?
And
you're going out west, right?
Yeah, I kind of have anxiety about it. Yeah.
I'm sure you'll be fine. The 5 smallest states in the U.S. Come on, who can name them?
The 5 smallest states.
Yep.
Okay, so
Hey, Flan,
Rhode Island,
Delaware,
Maryland,
Hawaii.
No.
Really?
Not even close. Come on, Rhode Island,
Maryland,
Delaware,
Vermont,
nope,
Connecticut.
Yep.
Hey, Flan.
What's next to Pennsylvania?
New Hampshire.
No. What's next to Pennsylvania?
Ohio.
New York,
New Jersey.
New Jersey.
New Jersey's not that small.
Sweetheart, New Jersey's smaller than Massachusetts.
I lived in Piscataway. It took forever.
I don't care where you lived.
Jersey
The 5
to go
smallest.
south.
You're not listening. The 5 smallest states in the United States: Rhode Island, Connecticut, New Jersey, Delaware, and Maryland. And
So you're telling me Jersey is smaller than New Hampshire?
Yes.
Let me look that up.
Okay, so now she doesn't believe me.
No.
All right, so enjoy your last week on Mikey's chat.
No, you better stop your bullshit.
Calling me a fucking liar.
I need to see it on the map. I need to see it on the map. I can't take somebody's word for it. I have to see it.
What do you mean you have to see it?
I just have to see it.
Flan, the blonde's being mean to me yet again. Anyone remember Terrified? Oh, Jesus Christ. Sorry. Reading the inside thing, it's the outside. My bad.
Well, Mikey, what's the one rule, Mikey?
Listen, you got to understand Mikey. Ask Kia, ask Stump. Stump will tell you. I heard a whole conversation one day. They're all like yelling at me. I'm like, what? They goes, that's the inside one, you fucking idiot.
Oh my goodness. Look at all these emojis you can use on here that you can't use on your phone.
Right?
You guys need to tell me how to do the highlight the person's name or whatever.
Yeah, I don't know how to do that either. There's
You know,
something
make it red or whatever.
You got to put the at sign and then type their name. At sign, then type their name.
Okay, let me see. Do it to Flan. I'm going to do that to you right now. Okay.
I have not heard about the big ass ship blocking in the Suez Canal. No, I have not. Flan.
Now, you're not going to see it as red, but she will.
Okay.
Guys, I'll be right back. I have to go back.
wait a minute, Jesse, I just did it and I didn't,
Let me go look.
it's not coming up.
Yeah, it's going to be on her side. It'll pop up red because you did the @Flan57.
Right.
It's not going to show red on your side because it's not your name, but that's how you highlight it for other people when they see it.
So like when Gear did it to me, I can see the red, but no one else can see the red?
Correct.
Exactly.
Oh,
That lets you know that somebody's talking to you in the chat.
wait a minute, Flan, when I did that, did it highlight it with your name with red before the lips?
Yours highlighted, Amanda?
Yes.
See, that's how it works.
Yeah. Because when you're in a chat, it's not going to show you that it's highlighted red because the person's not talking to you. But when you highlight it on their end, they know that someone is talking to them.
Hey, David Evans.
Steve, you need to tell me, did you see red?
I always see red when I look at you.
Oh, he's so lame.
Yep. Actually, it's kind of an orange.
Okay. Hi, David.
Listen, y'all are going to have to cut with all the sweet shit because y'all are giving me diabetes.
Well, that's better than diarrhea, is what
I
I
am
thought you was going to say.
If I don't lose 40 pounds in a hurry, I'm going to have diabetes real soon.
The diabetes.
And as I drink my soda, hold on, let me do that real quick.
Diabetes going down the throat.
There it goes. There it goes.
Welcome back, Lily.
Yeah, I was like an orangey red.
Would ask if you're having a good one, but I know you're not, so I won't ask if you're having a good one.
Hey, it's better. She's doing better than having a dirt nap.
Flan, I totally get it because diabetes runs really high on my family, but I just can't stay away from the flavored coffees and the cakes and cookies and, whatever else kind of shit.
Mhm.
Well, you can be near them, just don't eat them.
Listen, I am a chunky girl through and through. I just look at that shit. I'm gaining 15 pounds just from looking at it. I'm thinking about that crap, and I know I'm gaining like 5 pounds every thought.
My mother was kind of like that with my father. She'd just look at him and have a kid.
Oh, man.
No, they
See,
just liked having sex.
That's why Tardot has to sleep in a whole nother room when it comes November, December, and January, because he even looks at me, sneezes at me, makes moonshine, whatever the excuse may be. I might end up with another crotch goblin, and I am not doing it.
I ain't doing it.
Ain't doing it. Don't even look at me. This is a bad month. Bad month. I ain't had no more babies.
Rest well, Oily. Prep for it. Tasha.
Oh, poor baby. I hope you feel better, sweetie.
May your pain go away quickly.
Poor baby girl.
Good night, Oily. Hope you feel better.
I definitely understand.
Yes, Flan. My hubby makes apple pie moonshine, and he happened to make it when I got pregnant with both my kids. So that's why I tell him he can't make moonshine during November anymore.
As long as a hubby don't make your moonshine.
No. That might be a little traumatized. I'm gonna need to pay the therapist for my kids.
Buddy Light, where is Slaughter Creek in relation to Church? You were in Church Creek, right? Where is it, right in town? I used to go crabbing on Thompson Creek on Kent Island.
Dang, buddy. Grow them up and ship them out.
Uh-huh. He ain't playing.
His oldest child is 45.
Dad,
So-
is that you? She ain't wanting to be a Spice Girl.
Oh,
What
it's
you
on
gotta-
Taylor's Island. Okay.
What you got to get in Spice Girls? Stop. Right.
So tell me what you want, what you really, really want.
I'll tell you what I want, what I really, really want.
I'll get
If
the
you
camera.
wanna be my lover, you gotta get with my friends. Make
Hold
it
on,
last
wait.
forever.
Listen, can we just like address the elephant in the room? Who makes a song about if you want to be my lover, you got to get with my friends?
I
This bitch
know.
don't share. You better not be getting with my friends.
I know.
Trifling ass bitches.
Make it last. Yeah, well, then she says, "Make it last forever. Friendship never ends."
So
I
she
guess
just like friend zoned that dude that she was talking about.
yeah, I guess it's like, well, the friendship with my friends is you know what? What's interesting about that is they're saying the friendship with each other is better than any dude's ever going to be. But every friend that I've ever had that was involved, their dude was involved, either something happened when those bitches tried to bang my man.
Shout out, hey David Evans, what's up, brother?
Stand by your man.
Hey, Stump.
Need a cameraman?
Yay, my water pump went off on its own. Whoop,
There you
whoop.
go.
Want to hear a funny story?
Okay.
Nice.
I still got the old fashioned style well with the in the house jet pump, water pump, little Myers. And last night I tried to get some of the air bubbles out of my boiler. So you got to in-feed water and out-feed water, and it pushes the air out of your system so it makes less noise. Well, some dumbass left the inlet water on full blast and went to bed and woke up in the morning and noticed his well pump was on, screaming, went downstairs. The whole thing smelled like a Russian steam bath. My overpressure valve had popped off on my boiler and sprayed water, steamy water all over. Plus my poor water pump was pumping its little guts. That fucking thing was almost glowing red hot.
I can imagine.
Oh, yeah, I thought I run my well dry there for a minute because it wasn't building pressure. And I just shut it off and let it cool off. And I think what I did is overheated it and burned or popped one of the gaskets because now it has a real slow leak. So I might have to tear it apart and make a new gasket tomorrow. I hope it ain't the bearings leaking.
So let's see if
That would
anybody
definitely
out there can chime in about it.
That would definitely suck.
Yeah, whoops. Well,
That's what
tell you
happens
what,
that's what happens when you have a stupid boiler. It can't
bad
be normal
working
with everybody else.
Too bad
no,
working class Woodsman wasn't here. Tell you exactly what the fuck to do.
no, it's the stupid guy that left the valve on. Well, I need to
Yeah,
put
but I
a
mean, he can tell you
water
how to deal with it.
Oh, it's all working now. The pump's real dirt simple. It's just electric motor with an impeller housing, and there's 4 bolts, and it pulls apart, and you change the gaskets. As long as it ain't the bearings.
Right.
And I suppose those could be changed too with the new steel. But regardless, some dumbass needs to remember to shut the inlet valve off. I mean,
Maybe
I could do that.
maybe I was distracting you.
Well, you were kind of, but I'm not blaming it on that. It's 100% my fault.
Buddy Light said the pressure should only be like 20 or 30 psi in that boiler.
Yeah, well, my pump was pushing 40, and thank God that pressure release valve worked because I know it was well over 30 for that to go off.
I blew a fucking pipe right out of my boiler
Oh, really?
while sitting upstairs. And my wife had one of those old time, the old, what do you call it, registers on the wall. I mean, the stand up. It was all, you know what I'm talking about.
Was it steam or hot water?
Steam.
Ooh, scary.
And man, and those things are fucking heavy, by the way, and a lot of money too. But anyway, good night, Snapper. Good to see you. Thank you for coming, my friend.
Have a good night, Stump.
Bye, Stump. Give Tammy our best too.
Yes, please.
Yes.
So the regular round stovepipe to come out of the boiler,
I'll be back.
right, with the damper, all of a sudden I hear a big boom. We're all upstairs eating dinner. I hear a big boom, and then I hear ping, and I just went. She says, something happened. I goes, yeah, the fucking thing just blew up. That's what happened. The ping was the fucking damper all the way across the other side of the fucking.
Wow.
So what's funny is that at the time I'm working for a heating company, and she goes, "Well, I'll just call." I says, "No, you won't." So she says, "What?" I says, I'll have it'll be dealt with tomorrow." I said, "Double up on blankets, whatever." I mean, it wasn't that it was, it wasn't like mid-January or anything.
Thank goodness.
So the only thing I didn't like about that system is I needed oil all year round. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because of that system. For my hot water, I needed oil. It sucked. But anyway.
It ran your hot water to your sink also?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So, anyways, I go to work the next morning. I had taken a picture of it, and I said to my boss, "Is this bad?" He's like, I'm like, "What can we do with this?" He goes, "You couldn't have picked a better day." I go, "Why?" He says, "I got 4 guys doing absolutely nothing. Sends 4 guys to my house. One guy next tells me back and says, "Hey, send so-and-so up here with this, and this, and this." So I'm down in the shop, and I take everything. Of course, I take everything off the shelf. Of course, I wrote it all down. And I give it to the boss. I goes, "This is what he needs, and this is, I wrote it all down, blah, blah, blah." He just give it to Jane. I gave it to Jane. She wrote it all up, blah, 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 blah. 4 hours later, I had fucking a new system in not a new system, but a new, And the problem is that the oil guy that used to deal with my wife prior to me moving in there, he drives by, and then he bumps into her at like the local market. He says, "Hey, I went by the house the other day. There's like 4 fucking Frank's heating service trucks out there. What's going on? You don't like me anymore?" She goes, "Well, my husband works there, so it's not like, But yeah, and he was nice enough. He says, "Listen," he says, I'll take $15 out of your paycheck till it's paid for." I'm like, "I don't know what fuck." Buddy Light bought a boiler, a new one in 2000. Yeah, that's about the price, $2,300.
Okay.
The same one is $4,200 now.
All right, I'm telling you now, and I don't have any regrets on doing this.
Oh, you're just mean.
I am going to eat my birthday cake in front of everybody because I didn't get any stickers in the mail.
Oh, happy birthday.
So, thank you.
47?
I'm getting ready to tear this up.
What are you, 47? 8.
Fuck you, Mike. Happy birthday to me.
You live in a tree.
Happy birthday to me.
You look like a monkey.
And I didn't get any stickers in the fucking mail.
I don't have stickers.
Happy birthday to me.
I see you still don't have a Stalker Steve sticker on your brand new Virgin sticker
I
board
can't-
back there.
I can't find them.
Probably threw them out.
They're all in my car.
Then you weren't going to find them because When you go cross country, you driving or flying?
Driving.
Oh, you'll never see those stickers ever again.
I'm
Okay.
driving. I actually, quick fact, I don't fly. I'm scared to death.
Stevie, if you do a chat tomorrow night, you gotta say happy birthday to SKS. It's his birthday on Sunday.
Oh, cool.
SKS, the reason, see, I knew we had a connection. He's an Aries like me.
Oh, good. Does that mean I can love him to death and argue with him at the same time, too?
Yeah. Hey, SKS, if you were here, you could have some cake. You're the only one who's allowed to have some cake.
Well, at least you're better though, because my husband, his birthday's Wednesday, and he thinks the whole fucking month is his birthday. That's not how this shit works.
Yeah, buddy, I'm not ready to commit over to the shark fittings yet. I'm a solder guy. I'm not giving in, damn it. And it's getting hard to find regular copper fittings now. It's all that shark stuff and the quick snap together stuff, and which is great. I just ain't into it.
The what you really want though is you really want that
What you want? What you really, really want?
Somebody else was gonna
I want
do.
this cake,
What's the shit that's
I want this cake right up in my mouth.
What's the shit that's taking over PVC? Plex.
Yeah.
That shit works the best.
Yeah, but I don't like drinking water out of plastic pipes. The copper actually helps kill bacteria in your water, which I like.
Yeah, but it's got that taste.
Which I like.
Hey, Flan,
Yeah,
do people in Canada actually have regular birthday cakes?
That copper gets a coating on the inside, just like the plastic pipe does. So,
did you really just ask that question?
Mm-hmm.
What do you think? They don't have birthdays in fucking Canada?
Do they make? Do they have like the cakes like we buy in the grocery store? They do the same thing.
I just ate a whole bag of those the other night there, Rocky.
I didn't get one.
Yeah, but they all have hockey pucks on their on the frosting.
Well, I mean, they might.
There
They
might
might
be
have
some
cakes
different
and stuff in the store, but I mean, it's not going to be as processed and so much bullshit added like us horrible Americans.
Yes, Flan, of course you can.
Oh, hot.
Oh, the only thing is, I really don't see how this is like the chocolate cake with the chocolate icing. It depends.
Wow, that was kind of fun. I don't even think I would write something like that. I mean, I would want to, but I don't think I could.
You know those Buddy Lightside Smith Island cakes? Those are actually rated as one of the best cake places, the best bakeries in the country. I have never tried it, but I would like to sometime.
I'll tell you what I can't stand is rum cake. For all you Italians out there know what I'm fucking talking about.
You know how like in your area, okay, so you know you have the regular cake with the buttercream icing at the grocery store or whatever?
Yeah.
Well, and you know how some people say they like the whipped icing better because the buttercream's too sugary for them? Well, depending on what area you live, everybody has like their favorite place they go to for the better cakes, right? This grocery store has a better buttercream. This grocery store has a better whipped icing. Well, in this area, there's only one grocery store.
Oh, no, I go to bakery.
Ingles, and they make a great cake, but their buttercream icing is not too sugary.
Somebody call the ATF. I hear sirens in the background.
Yeah, because welcome to Greenville. You know that's going to be my next pop-up channel that I talk about. I'm doing a bad Greenville drivers YouTube channel. Oh, listen. Right here they come.
Damn.
Somebody probably slammed into somebody else on Bellevue and State Park Road.
Bad boys. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you?
You can't go one day without seeing an accident in this damn town. Not one day.
crazy.
And if you think I'm playing, ask Steve, because he's on the phone with me a lot when it happens.
All I
See,
know
hers
is
are-
people scream, cuss a lot at other drivers.
The sirens in your Greenville is because of people having accidents. The reason why you hear sirens in my town is because the elderly housing is right across the road. And so sirens are always going there.
Is he joking? Is he joking?
I don't know, but I don't buy my cake I buy my cake at a bakery.
Yeah, because you're a spoiled little fucking brat. You're one of those that pays $35 for a cake.
You know, they have. Oh, I'm a spoiled brat. Have you looked in the fucking mirror, Toots? Holy shit.
Yeah, I knew that was coming.
You are the definition of fucking spoiled.
Listen, you don't know nothing about spoiled, okay? You don't know
I
nothing
know.
about how spoiled I am or I'm not, okay?
Oh, child, please.
Until there's a 2-carat diamond ring on this finger, don't even talk about spoiled.
Child,
Whatever.
See
get
what
me
I'm saying?
started.
You even named the number of carats that needs to be on the goddamn finger. A nice girl wouldn't care if there was a cigar ring around her fucking finger.
Hey, guess what? I'm just throwing it out there. I've never had one ever. I've never asked for one, nor have I ever had one. So you know what? You can kick rocks right about now.
Kick rocks. You want a knuckle sandwich? You hungry? That's my 16-year-old daughter's favorite thing all of a sudden. Hey, Dad, you hungry? Yeah. Yeah. Bang! And she hits me in the shoulder. Have a knuckle sandwich. I'm like, really? Really?
Oh,
Really?
Yeah.
So she'll walk by me. She'll go, knuckle sandwich? And she hits me right away. Right? The other day she was walking by me. And she was in a bad mood to begin with. And I fucking wound up from fucking China. And I came across her ass with an open hand. You could hear that fucking sound fucking a half a mile away. And she just turned around and looked at me and went, Dad, you better run. I go, sweetheart, you put your hands on your father and you're going to cry for your mama.
Hey, Juan, for the record, it can be a simulated diamond as well, as long as I don't know about it. Okay.
Simulated. What?
And Juan, for the record, you could probably buy me a simulated diamond that's pretty believable. Just saying.
Give her a Hertz donut. Absolutely.
I've got 2 carrots in the fridge. I ain't got no use for them. You can have them.
Exactly, yeah.
there you go, SK. That's a good old Hertz donut.
Have you seen the meme of the girl that was pissed because she didn't get a 5-carat necklace or whatever, and her fiance, boyfriend, whatever the fuck it was, literally drilled holes into 5 carats and put them on a necklace and handed it to her?
Nice.
Wow.
I was like, that's some funny shit right there. I don't care who you are. That's fucking funny.
See, that's just being a douchebag.
That's being fucking funny.
No, not the guy, the girl.
Hold on, Trevor. Hold on. Trevor here. I won't even type it. Trevor, I'll just say that.
Trevor, she's bad with jokes. Look at the hair color.
No, it's not even that. Don't listen to him. I know it's his chat, but he doesn't know. Okay. What it is Trevor. Here, let me just do this. Trevor, I mean, I can't do that because then nobody can see me. Trevor.
That's all right.
You can just add yourself to the list of just about everybody who busts my fucking balls on this fucking job.
Oh, he was playing. Trevor's probably the nicest guy in here.
And I'm telling you again, SKS. You know what? If SKS just fly here, and we'll celebrate birthdays together.
Really? Because I don't.
Everybody else is so disrespectful.
Listen,
Hey,
Toots. Listen,
hey,
I don't-
Amanda, you do you want to stand up and bend over and spell run again?
Yes.
Listen.
Would you like to
So-
look at my? Are you going to stare at my ass when I do it?
So listen,
Of course.
Okay.
It's early yet.
it's early. So
Just cracks
so
me
listen over there. Listen over there, blonde brown roots. Actually, they're both blonde brown roots.
Yeah, and I just got it done this week. She didn't do that good of a job.
No, she did it. You better go back.
Right? Right? Look, no, she did it. She did it very small. Look at very small streaks here
Listen.
instead of doing the bigger streaks.
Listen. The next time you wanna give props to SKS Hugo, and he's a great guy. Don't misunderstand me.
He's
Okay. Don't misunderstand me. Great guy, right? But not even Stevie sings to you on fucking air.
that is true. Yeah,
Not
but
that I want to prop up my own pillow or anything.
A lot of times, Mike, you don't sing to me no more.
No,
but-
because I won't.
It doesn't
I won't.
matter.
I
That was
won't
the thing, Mike. That was the thing between you and me, and you just
Because
it just went to the fucking trash.
because you turn it to Miss Priss.
No, it's because you know that I love you, and you know
Nope, you
that
turned it
I
to Miss Priss.
appreciate it, but you still don't do it.
Yeah, Fawn. How can I? Let me tell you. How can I do this?
Okay.
Hey, conservative.
Do you have her on Facebook?
Who, Fawn?
Yeah.
I'll just drop
Just
it.
because I bust your balls doesn't mean I don't love you. If I didn't even like you or love you, I wouldn't come on here.
Oh, okay. So in other words,
Hey, Amanda.
Yes, baby.
Happy birthday to you.
You.
you
Happy
didn't seem like that on my birthday.
to you.
See, she's so
What the fuck?
Happy birthday, dear Amanda. Happy
so cute.
birthday to you.
Thank you, baby. Mwah.
So
Yeah.
how come you couldn't sing like that to me on my birthday?
That is so nice.
I didn't want you knocking your palm into the desk.
It could be my wrist. But don't worry about it. Fawn, click that link I just put in the chat.
Hey, conservative, why don't you come on up? We've never seen you.
I know.
Yeah, conservative. You know how I feel about this. Just come on. And Flan, the reason he wants you to come on right now is so that he can put his dick in his hand while you're talking.
First of all, she asked if she could
Conservative, you
come
know
on.
how I feel about this. Just come on. And Flan,
Fawn, go out.
the reason he wants you to come on right now is so that he can put his dick in his hand while you're talking.
Fawn, can you cancel out the volume on the chat, Fawn?
Okay, I did.
All
Can
right.
you hear me?
Yes.
Oh,
How are you, Flan?
great. How are you?
I'm doing
Hi.
good now that you're on here.
You having a good one?
Absolutely. Best winter of my life. It's already gone, and we didn't have any snow.
Yeah, you keep saying that out loud. You got to watch the tail end of March and April.
Mhm.
No, I don't think so. With no snow for a month, I hardly think it's going to get here now.
I wish it would.
I remember breaking ice on my birthday, April 27th, trying to go fishing.
Yeah, but we did have snow before then. We've literally had snow 3 times a year,
Of course, that was
and
bad.
like 4 inches each time. So we haven't had cold weather in,
It's pretty funny that I get more snow than she does.
yeah. I keep telling
That
you.
was back in the 70s when they were screaming that we were having a mini ice age.
Half the U.S. is more north than me.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I'm
Yeah,
a
but I'm not more
No,
north.
you're not. No. But like I said, Northern California is more north. Sorry.
Yeah.
California.
Where I go hunting in Maine is more north than you.
Well, you ask a Californian, and that's the whole USA.
Yeah, well, half of California is going to be into the ocean in the next 20 years anyway.
Okay, here we go. Here we go.
So did I miss it? It's your birthday today, Amanda?
I didn't hear that, Flan, because I plugged my ears because they're California bashing. I did live there 11 years. Have some freaking respect.
Is your birthday today? Or was it yesterday?
was.
It's after midnight.
It was the 24th, which is what day? Wednesday. It was
Okay.
Wednesday.
Happy belated.
Stevie,
Yeah.
where am I?
Thank you, honey. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
California.
California.
And I'm going to tell you that you better know I'm going to do a couple of videos when I'm on this trip. Uh-huh.
Steve, why do the girls out in California wear shoulder pads? I don't know.
Oh, God.
Trevor's a fellow Canuck, and he's
Oh, yeah?
getting snow right now.
Where is he?
He's
Where-
up. He's up my side. He's
Oh,
on the other side
Oh
of me.
yeah, yeah.
He's
They're
up
storm.
northeast of me up in Canada.
Yeah, New Brunswick and Nova Scotia are getting a storm.
NB. Yep.
And my God, did you see the tornadoes you guys have had the last 2 days down in the state, down in the south?
Right?
Yeah, down in
Yeah, Mississippi,
Alabama got hit, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Bama
We got-
City.
God.
We got hit. We were yesterday. It was raining so it literally from like 10 o'clock in the morning until probably 2 a.m. the next day. It was crazy rain, and just all of a sudden it would just have like tornado winds. We had 3 different tornado warnings yesterday.
Yeah, Gerald, I heard that. Ranger's getting like 3 inches of snow too.
In the last
Yeah.
year, between forest fires, tornadoes, and winter storms down in the States, I don't know how you people are still alive and then throw in the pandemic.
Right, and when then throw in California, why couldn't it just happen in California? You know
Like
what I mean?
the snow Texas got a couple of weeks ago that like just
Yep.
debilitated them.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
they
they-
have no
Texas-
fear Biden's going to fix all that.
It's fucking funny when Texas gets.
Yeah, really.
It's pretty funny when Texas gets more snow than fucking Ontario.
I know. Like I said, I'm 63 and this is the best winter of my life. We got 3 snowfalls at 4 inches each time. And by the time we got the next one, the snow was melted. And our first snow of the year, we didn't get till the first week of January.
Yeah, but you know what's going to happen now? Your groundwater levels are
Yeah.
going to be so fucking low.
Now, last night, it rained from like midnight to 6 a.m. this morning, all night long.
Yeah, we had a lot of rain last night. Well, no, this morning we had rain.
You know what? I've
All day.
got my days and nights flipped. I don't go to bed till 6 or 7 in the morning, and it started about midnight and ended when I went to bed.
Did you hear that?
What?
What, honey?
Party girl.
She goes to bed the same time I do.
Yeah, I'm a
I go
night.
to bed. I go to bed at 6 a.m. every day, and I'm trying to break the habit.
Oh, so that's who you've been chatting with late into the night after
No,
I
she
fall
wasn't
asleep.
Well, if she would chat me, I would probably chat with her. Yes,
I would too, but I don't know how to do that. Like on YouTube?
like any on my phone or YouTube or whatever. I mean, Google Hangouts. Google. You need to download Google Hangouts on your phone,
Oh, fuck that Google Hangouts bullshit.
and then you could chat. We could chat.
Google Hangouts. Okay.
Oh, that's cool, Buddy Light.
don't
Buddy Light's got a family
work,
in Anaheim.
Google chat.
Yes. You know what? And a lot of Marylanders, Buddy Light, are like that. I grew up there, but my dad is in Colorado.
Colorado's beautiful.
Well, if Maryland is so great, how come nobody stays?
It's just that there's the economy. Is just
Because
not
when
that
you
great.
sneeze, you're out of it.
No, it's small, and the local
It takes you
economy. Unless you're
21
like
minutes
a
to drive
waterman,
through it.
unless you're a waterman and you do a lot of crabbing and stuff like that, or
Crab. What the hell do you guys know about crabbing?
unless you're like in Ocean City and you have like a resort type business or something, there's just not a whole lot of economy, not a whole lot of anything going on there, and that's why people
Fair
move
enough.
for jobs. They don't move because we don't like it there. They move for
And no
jobs.
jobs.
You know who lives down in Maryland, Stevie? Is G Mangoes.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he lives in Maryland.
And he's
Wow, I
like the
thought
king.
he was
He's like
up
the
there.
king of drama. Then he would love me because I'm from Maryland. He would love me.
The province up here that's had the most people leave is Newfoundland. When the fishing stopped, they couldn't fish anymore. They were just coming here. And a factory in like 1960 hired Newfoundlanders. So they came here and stayed here and grow families. So there's a little island called Bell Island right off of Newfoundland. And we actually have more people here in Cambridge from Bell Island than actually live in Bell Island now.
Yeah, not surprising. It's like the same kind of thing happens. My dad in Colorado, my younger sister in Jamestown, New York, my older sister in Pittsburgh. I have another aunt in a different part of Pennsylvania. My son is near Portland. I'm going to go see him in a couple of days. They're like all the families everywhere, literally everywhere.
Okay, I have a question for people out there. Amanda, don't answer because I know you'll know it. What famous, iconic comedian is from Jamestown, New York?
Fuck, I know this too. Oh, fuck.
Amanda can't answer.
Is it Robin Williams? Was it Robin Williams?
No, female.
No,
Sorry.
that's
Female.
Michigan.
Female.
Well, that's right. He is from Michigan, isn't he? Oh, a female comedian.
Yes.
The one that likes doing the black guys.
No, actually, I don't think you guys are really. Well, you're old enough to have heard of her, but not old enough to have actually seen her. I think.
Not the redheaded chick.
Carol Burnett.
Nope.
Not the redheaded chick.
Phyllis Diller.
Nope. You're in the right age gap.
Oh, really? I don't even know any.
Florence
know any.
Henderson.
Nope.
Wow, I come up with that.
Comedian. Florence hasn't wasn't a comedian.
Come on.
Her TV show is still running
Lucille
60 years
Ball.
later. That's it.
Who?
Lucille Ball.
She's
Oh,
That
okay.
was my next guest, dear. Thanks a lot.
Lucille Ball was born in Jamestown, New York.
She was.
Wow.
My sister is obsessed with Lucille Ball and the Lucy Show, or was rather, because she's passed, and so she knew everything about Lucille Ball.
You know the girl that plays Gray on Grey's Anatomy? What's her real name?
Oh, I should know. I've been watching every episode.
What's
the real name?
What's the one that her husband died in the car crash?
Yeah, that's I don't know what the actor's name is, but yeah, I'll Google it.
You know who I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
Ellen Pompeo.
Yes, that's it. Thank you.
You know where she's from?
Where?
Everett, Massachusetts. My cousin knows her really well.
Really? Cool.
I was born in that. Well, I wasn't born in that city. The hospital's the next town over, but I lived in Everett, Mass. for about 9 months of my life.
My favorite, but pretty much my favorite comedian in that genre and that age of time is like hands down. Forget Lucy. Joan Rivers was a fucking badass.
Yeah, she is.
And I love her. Yeah, loved her.
Yeah.
Red Skelton.
Red Skelton.
Oh, I remember that.
Two seagulls, Gertrude and Heathcliff, flying over the White House. Hey, this one's on the house.
The hobo.
Yep. God, we watched that show my whole childhood.
Yep.
John.
Red Skelton.
Oh, cool.
Red Fox.
Yeah, I'm only an hour away from Toronto, Trevor. Oh, say that 3 times fast.
You're only an hour, you're an hour west of Toronto, right?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, so you're 6 hours from me. Because it'll take me 5 hours to get to the Hockey Hall of Fame.
Okay. Been there.
I always wanted to be. That's on my bucket list. I want to go to the Hockey Hall of Fame.
Amanda, read Buddy Light's comment of where his father was from. Do you know that town?
McQueesville? Jesus, that's hard to say.
McQueensville, but I actually haven't heard of that. Where is that located in PA? Like, as far as like the way they kind of do it, which is like east and then like in the middle, like Lancaster County or the west where I grew up in a tiny town, like Allegheny County.
Flan, there's a pile of people moving here from Ontario. 4 homes within 10 kilometers of me sold this month, and all of them are from Ontario.
Getting out of the city.
That's from Trevor.
Do they use kilometers, I'm assuming, instead of miles?
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah, we have been. Celsius instead of Fahrenheit.
Yep. Oh, you're Celsius too, Mikey?
No, we're Fahrenheit.
Okay.
No, you guys do. You guys use Celsius.
Yeah, we did.
But you guys use both. I mean, you guys can do both. I can't do both.
No.
People my age and older were raised with Fahrenheit and pounds and ounces, so they do it for both. I think probably another generation they'll stop because all the younger people have grown up with centimeters, kilometers, centigrade. Yeah. I can do the temperature.
Buddy Light says it's 30 minutes from Lewisburg.
Miles.
30 miles, sorry. Where'd you go, kid?
Where is that in relation to Harrisburg? I'm still not.
Harrisburg's down there, what do you call it, ain't it?
Harrisburg's the capital of Pennsylvania.
Yeah, no shit. But that's down there,
It's in the lower. It's on the lower, in the lower eastern corner of Pennsylvania.
I thought Pittsburgh would be the capital.
No. And actually, Harrisburg is actually a crummy town, super crummy.
Half the
Like
time
Pittsburgh
the capitals are shit towns.
Yeah.
Like Lansing, Michigan. I wouldn't drive through it at night. Just saying.
Austin, Texas.
Washington, D.C.
That's another 6-hour ride for me. McEwansville, PA is a 6-hour
It's
ride.
north of Harrisburg. Okay.
Yeah, it's just north of Harrisburg.
Okay.
It's on Bloomsburg, Williamsport. You ever hear of Williamsport?
Williamsport, yes. Okay.
Just south of Williamsport.
Okay.
Right off
know
of looks like Route 80.
Must be a tiny town. McQuensville. Never heard of it. Must be tiny.
Route 80, 180, Muncie.
Okay.
You got Pittsburgh and Philadelphia, and neither one of
That's
them.
funny.
Oh,
It's
there
right
it is.
beside. It's just east of Ottawa.
Yeah, it's on,
Ottawa,
it's on a
Pennsylvania.
river.
That's funny. Jersey Town, Mooresburg.
That's why they kept talking about New Jersey and Philadelphia. Philadelphia's right on the border.
Yes.
Okay. And Pittsburgh's way the other end, right near Ohio.
Yes.
Okay.
Pittsburgh's a beautiful city.
And Harrisburg, almost in the middle.
Pittsburgh was a beautiful city, like Steel Town, USA, and when
Yeah,
all the industry,
Steel
when
Town.
all the steel left, all the industry left, it's just kind of like a skeleton of what it was. But if anybody ever goes to Pittsburgh, one of the best things to do there, to see the whole city, is to go up on the Monongahela Incline.
That's
And
only 381 miles. That ain't that far.
the incline, you get in that little rail car thing, the incline box car thing, and they take you slowly, really steep up the hill, and then you can see all of Pittsburgh from up there and the Three Rivers from that point.
That's the train that runs on the cogwheel. Actually has a gear that interacts with the track to get up the hill.
I don't know. It's just it's the Monongahela Incline. I don't know what it is exactly, but I've been on it lots of times when I was a kid. We were just taking there.
Here's a trivia question for you. What is the steepest grade a regular train can go up?
Okay, can I
I
guess?
forgot. Isn't it 6% grade or something?
I was going to say 7%. Okay.
I think it's 3%.
Was it 3?
Yeah, it's not very steep.
Yeah, it ain't steep. You can't. Yeah. So, Fawn, are you near the Algonquin the park?
No, that's 3 hours north of me. Algonquin Park. No, it's like 3 hours north of me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's really cool, Buddy Light. I'm just reading that now.
Google Ontario, Mikey. You'll see where I am.
Google Earth it, you can see right in our window.
Yeah.
Whoop, whoop.
So I'm trying to figure out what three rivers are in Pittsburgh that they named the stadium after.
I don't-
Well, the Susquehanna
wait.
River. The Susquehanna River.
Yeah. What are the other two?
Ontario's a pretty big province. Quebec's kind of bigger, but
Oh my God. Why do I not? I should know this. And I fucking live there.
Ontario's a big province.
Yep. Second largest.
Yep.
I don't
What's
know.
that? Alberta, the biggest?
It's
Quebec's bigger. Quebec's the bigger than Ontario.
Yeah, isn't Quebec the one that wants to fucking get away from you people?
Yep. For like 30, 40 years.
Yeah.
What are the rivers from?
Yeah. So, what are you south of?
Be back.
I'm west of Toronto, almost straight across, and 3 hours east of Detroit.
What? There's 3 hours between Toronto and Detroit.
4 hours.
It's 4 hours from Toronto to Detroit.
Correct.
So you're in the middle.
Well, I'm 1 hour from Toronto. Then it's 1 hour to London, 1 hour to Chatham, 1 hour to Detroit.
So you're 1 hour north of London.
No, west of London.
Samia.
Cambridge. Just like near you.
Yeah, I have a Cambridge right next to Boston.
We used to be a city and 2 small towns, and we amalgamated in 72 or something to Cambridge.
I don't see it for some reason.
We
By the
were
lake?
city of Galt and
By
the
the lake?
of Preston and Hesper.
By the lake?
Okay.
Are you by the lake?
Half an hour.
Fort something, Capic, Yale.
Trying to get a map up.
I
Yeah.
have a map up. I just can't find it.
Okay. Find Toronto, and then just
I already have
Like-
Toronto.
a couple of inches to the left.
I did that. I found London.
Okay. No, go the couple inches to the right. Then I'm in between London and Toronto,
Kitchener,
right beside Kitchener.
Cambridge. I got you.
There we go. Kitchener Waterloo, 2 universities.
So
right
you're pretty close to my sister.
who lives where?
She lives in what do you call it, New York, right south of Seneca Falls, New York.
Okay.
She lives right off of 90. Sort of, kind of.
If you look at the southern part of the province that I live in, you know how certain provinces like Stevie has the mitt?
Yeah.
If you turn if you turn the map sideways, it looks like an elephant.
Yeah.
Trevor's
I
up
was
in
just watching this thing on
Bearsville,
TV.
New Brunswick.
What's that?
Trevor's up in Beersview. New Brunswick.
Beersville.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's up on the other side of me.
I need to get my passport so I can go have fun, go to Canada and have some fun with Flan.
Yeah, I need to get one too, but
I
it's
can't go.
$100.
Sorry.
Why?
Canada don't like me.
Fun with Fawn. That sounds like a TV series.
I can't go to Canada anymore.
Kind of does.
Ever since 9/11.
What'd you do, Mikey?
Wow. What didn't I do?
Already. You must have done something we don't want you here. You just have to do something really minor.
Well, I got a DUI.
Yeah, and we won't let you in.
I got a
Are you
DUI.
serious?
Yeah, for a friggin' DUI, we won't let you in.
Yeah, I can get in. I just need to write to the fucking consulate and all that.
Yeah,
Wow.
But I got a couple
What
other
we
charges
want
they may not like.
I think you should have to do something a little more dangerous than a DUI.
I do. I have a couple they may not like.
Wait a minute. If they do that for a DUI, then how do they treat their own people who get DUIs?
Well, we're already here. We don't want you guys.
I know, but what is your it's like, for instance, like it's got
You have
more
8 hours from me,
states.
brother.
Like, what is your punishment for getting a DUI in Canada?
I don't know.
Trev, 8
Well, I
hours
think
from
it was like-
95.
Because in the States, you got to pay like after all the court, you got to go do. It depends
Yeah.
on which DUI you do. But if it's like your second offense or something, it's like $15,000 in court costs and probation and all kinds of shit.
I
You
think
know?
it's just a fine here. Your first one?
Cool, right at the end of the bay.
I think when you get a DUI in Canada, they send everybody up to Churchill.
You're almost in Prince Edward Island. You're almost
First DUI is a $1,500 fine.
yeah.
If you're 1.2 to 1.6, and then 1.6, you're a $2,000 fine.
What's 0.15?
Alcohol level in your body?
What? It's not 1.6. It's 0.16, honey.
Well, it says 120 to 159 MIGs.
Oh, you guys are different than us. I keep forgetting.
Yeah, so I don't know what a MIG is.
Yeah, because ours is what, 0.08?
Yeah. So, and then you go 160 MIGs plus, and you get a $2,000 fine. And then if your second offense, you only have to go 80 MIGs, and you're 30 days in jail.
I'm not a felon, but I have a couple of charges on my thing.
Yikes.
But here's my thing. I was told for the DUI anyways is that I can write a letter because it was so long ago. It was like 20 years ago that they might let me in.
That's crazy to me.
If that's the case, and this is why we're different. This is why we're America and we're a free country, right? This is why we're different. We let everybody in.
Yeah, really. And their brother and their sister and their mom and their dad
You know.
And we give you money.
and the aunt and all the
Well, bringing the
kids.
Canadians in don't bother me. I guess that's a little racist.
How come nobody wants to go to Canada?
I guess I am.
I know. We got.
I
free
do.
healthcare.
I want to go. I want to go to Canada in a fucking New York second. But not to go to. I mean, just so I can go to a Bruins game.
Yeah, but you don't see no Mexicans. You don't see no illegal Mexicans running off to Canada. They want to come here.
Well, it's too cold for them.
Yeah, well, I'm just saying that they get paid in the States, Flan. They get paid.
Hmm.
They get paid.
Well, people like our free
Right.
health care, and it's nice up here. It's not.
No.
It is. It's
They don't
beautiful.
like
I
free
want to
healthcare.
see. Yeah, but see, I want to be up. I want to be up in the boonies.
Where there's no pollution, and
I don't want to be. I don't want to be in downtown Montreal, St. Catherine Street. I did all that.
Yeah.
Toronto's
Hey,
an
Amanda.
absolute. Toronto's an absolute beautiful city.
No, go to Algonquin Park or even north of Sudbury, where there's virtually nobody.
I'd love to go to Algonquin Park.
Yeah.
I'd have a field day in there.
Can't shoot a coyote or a wolf there. They're protected.
Yeah.
No.
Those are the
So
red
basically, you
wolves.
can't do anything in Canada. You say the wrong word and they put you in jail.
No, they don't.
No, that's Mexico.
No, it's
You wouldn't
Canada.
believe the hell we raise. In
No,
fucking
it's Canada too. You say the wrong. You can't say certain things, or you get sent to jail.
For what?
Like look it up. Like I don't know. I can't say.
Look it up. She lives there. She don't have to.
Yeah, but it's like certain things, like names you call people. Like I can't call you.
Canuck.
I don't know. I can't. Like you can't. I could be. I can call you. Let's say I couldn't call you a honky or something. What did she say? There's some number to call. You can tell on me in Canada and shit.
Really?
You can tell on me like a little rat.
I
Okay.
don't think we have anything. The only thing we have that was derogatory and we don't use it anymore is like our native people. We used to call them Indians. Now we just call them natives. And I don't think Indian is really as derogatory as the N word.
Right on, Buddy Light. Piss off the crown. Then you'll get in trouble. No, Buddy,
Mhm.
the crown gets you. No, but I don't. I've said this 19,000 times. If I'm not able to sing my own national anthem anymore, I'll sing Canada's. It's just I don't know what it is about that country. Okay, I have no idea. Don't even ask. I have no clue.
We're quite
But-
similar, and you make money when you
I've
come up
been
here.
there
Right?
3 times or so, 4 times or so, and of course, again, this is pre fucking 2001.
Yeah.
When I can go. Oh, look, Massachusetts driver's license, and they're like, okay, got anything to claim? Nope, welcome
Can't do
back.
that anymore.
Those days are over. But if you go, I'm trying to find it on my phone. I saw this YouTube. I saw it on YouTube, and then I saw it in the news, which was pretty funny. There's a place in Minnesota, okay, and they have to
Oh yeah, go through Canada to get
go
to
through
get,
Canada,
to
then
get
they
to
wouldn't
the
let-
place.
but they closed the borders. Okay,
It's a dinky little town, and you've got to go through Canada to get to part of it.
okay, so they closed the border. Let me find
For the
Minnesota.
pandemic, and you're stuck.
Let me find
I'm
Minnesota
sorry.
so I can get my right.
It's too
Because I don't want
stupid.
to I don't want to say the wrong thing.
I can't afford to go to the States. I lose 35% of my money when I go to the States. That's too
Right.
much money to lose on the exchange.
Oh, here it is. It's up in the.
Yeah, but
it's up in the
when you work in Canada, you lose 50% of your money.
Angle Inlet. Is that what it is, Flan? Because remember they were using the lake.
Yeah.
Is it Angle Inlet?
Who
Or is it?
Inwood. I know Inwood.
I know what it is, Mikey. I watched
Mikey.
Sunday Morning with Jane Pauley. Oh, God, I had such a crush on Jane Pauley. They did a story on it on Sunday Morning about a month ago. This little town in Minnesota, you have to go through to get to Canada.
Yeah. And like, there's nobody there. Like seriously.
Yeah.
And there's nobody manning the fucking
I know.
border. You
It's
use a
just a
key
little-
count like a private club, like getting into the Irish
Oh.
American.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I'm sorry, but I just looked up ways you can get 11 ways you'll get arrested in Canada.
Oh, this should be interesting.
I cannot believe some of these.
Yeah, but some of them could be like so old nobody pays attention
Yeah,
to.
kind of like spitting on a sidewalk in Boston and get arrested.
Trevor says
Kind of
there
like
are
no
beach crimes.
anal sex. What'd you say, Stevie?
Trevor says they have hate speech crimes.
Yeah.
Yes. See, that's what I was talking about. You know, everybody's so damn sensitive because everybody's like a little pansy.
No, they're not sensitive. The government is over.
Yeah.
It's like why don't you grow a sack, grow a pair, and just grow the fuck up and stop being a little sissy pants. They don't need all those fucking hate speech, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
It's like stupid. Okay, so all right, where here's some of these make sense. Painting a wooden ladder in Alberta.
Oh yeah, you don't want to cover up the cracks.
Okay, that I don't really understand it.
It's a safety thing.
This person says ringing a doorbell in Stratford.
Oh Jesus.
What do you
It'll
eat?
get
Things
you
that are
thrown in
fucking.
jail. It'll get you thrown in jail.
What do you
think
like?
it would
Read
have
the shit from
100 years ago.
1922.
Yeah.
No, this is like this was done in 2019. Swearing in Toronto parks will get you thrown in jail.
Okay.
So I can't say shit in a Toronto park or you're going to throw me in jail?
It's
If you consider that word swearing.
if people want to make a big deal of it and call the cops on you, but I don't think they'd put you in jail. They'd probably just fine you.
Hey Flan. So here's the thing. If we're in a park in Toronto and I go like this to you, just completely just do that. It says, if you create a nuisance by frightening someone else or indulge in sexual behavior and be nude,
Well, I'd go for that.
No.
it's unlawful to use profane or abusive language, throw any object that may endanger or cause injury to another person or property, frightening someone else, like what I just did, create a nuisance by spying on someone, all of which will you're liable to end up in jail.
Now the nudity thing I don't quite know about because Ontario is the first province that let women go topless and it not be illegal. The women fought for the right to be able to go topless like men.
Oh, I gotta go to Ontario.
Yeah, I
gotta
see a
get
lot
to
of men
Ontario.
walking down the streets in the city with no shirts on.
Yeah.
I gotta get to Ontario.
That's
Women
what. Hey, Gear, that's what Pug went to jail for the spying one because he had cameras on that house, and his neighbor turned him in, said he was spying on him and threatening him or something, making him fear or something.
And
Except
this is
now they
across-
changed
this
the
is
law,
This is Canada's criminal code. People can be punished for pretending to exercise or use any kind of witchcraft, sorcery, enchantment, or conjuration.
So
Did you
again,
know-
I think that's like 100 and some odd year old law that's still on the books for some.
Did you know you can't arrest a peeping Tom if he's on the sidewalk?
Yeah, he's on public property.
It's on public property. You can't arrest him. First Amendment.
Close your curtains.
Yep.
Well, then again, we've gone over this where there's some there's some weird state laws in the States too, where it's like some old law that is like random and whatever.
Yeah, you can't have sex on
Michigan-
Sunday after church and all
Yeah.
that stupid shit.
Technically, in Michigan, it's still illegal to cohabitate if you're not married.
Oh, see there. Yeah, there's a 100-year-old stupid law.
Right.
Technically, and this is still, and this is, well, I'm not gonna tell you I know how, but it's true. In South Carolina, it is one of the oldest divorce codes, criminal codes, and divorce law in the entire country, in the entire world, really. And in this state, if you want to be divorced, so never get married in South Carolina. I hope everybody's listening out in the side chat. If you get married in South Carolina, you want to be divorced, you have to prove to the court that you were legally separated for 1 year before you're allowed to continue on with the divorce.
Different addresses.
You have to prove to the court that you lived in a different address, or you may not get divorced in South Carolina. And yes, it's quite personal to me at this moment. I super wish I never would have done that. Okay? Just saying.
What the fuck you want to live in South Carolina for anyway?
I don't want to live here long term.
Myrtle Beach is there. I've been to
Why do
that.
you keep moving around, bouncing around? Plant your ass somewhere and
Because
call
I
it a
don't
day.
have a home. I don't have a home. I've never been in any place longer than 5 years, ever.
I thought you were in California for 11.
Oh, yeah. No, but I mean the same house. I lived in different towns there. I've never been in one spot. I've never planted and stayed in one place, one house, one town for longer than 5 years ever.
I can't do that. That'd drive me absolutely.
I've never.
I can't stand fucking moving to begin with.
Like,
So
I'm literally a nomad. Literally a nomad. Yeah.
Maryland is 2 years for what, Buddy Light?
I've moved 3 times and I've stayed in Cambridge.
Is it still a law that you can shoot a horse thief in here? No, Trev, you can't. And they don't hang them anymore either.
Did we lose Jack?
I wouldn't be so sure about that one. That might still be on the books out west.
What, hanging a horse thief? I don't think. I don't
Shoot
think
a horse thief.
Does anybody steal horses anymore?
I'm sure somewhere
I'm sure
there.
some of them hybrid ones.
This is the fucking United States. They'll steal anything.
Yeah,
People
those $1 million
steal-
horses and shit.
But it's not like you ride horses like you used to for transportation.
Not
see
even
that,
the
Amanda?
ones that are,
Oh, we bet on them, one or the other.
not
I-
even the ones that are expensive. They sit there and steal normal ass shit that's gonna go to whatever the fucking deals are. They'll steal cows and goats and pigs and horses and all sorts of shit. There's some fucked up people out there.
Well, yeah, there's fucked up people everywhere, but oh, I got you,
But that
buddy.
shit
Lloyd.
still happens.
Yes.
Trevor Fillmore says up in Maryland it's 2 years separation.
Yeah, but Buddy Light, okay, my dad, I'm trying to think. Oh, my dad was divorced in Pennsylvania, not Maryland. I don't know if I know anybody who ever got divorced in Maryland, but I don't know. Do you have to prove it though? Your address is like in South Carolina, you have to prove your address.
I can't, Juan.
You have
Why
to prove
not?
your address.
I can't, honey.
Why?
The computer does that.
Random placement.
Okay.
Fawn wanted to be a sandwich.
Stevie, I'll be right back. You're in charge.
Cool, everybody get their weapons.
We just have to make it, we get Flan one and make it legal for her to actually have it.
I can't swim that deep.
If you take the whole corner block, we got a good foursome going.
And actually, since and you know what, Flan, you can't be the middle. I have to be in the middle
Okay.
because I'm a little chunkier. You got to have that double stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
The double stuff. Or you got to have mega, maybe not mega stuff, but double stuff.
Sorry.
Everybody knows that mega stuff is a lot better than just regular Oreos.
Yeah.
I was going to say something and I totally forgot now. But yes, you have to prove in South Carolina that you have been separated for a year.
That's just dumb.
It's just really stupid.
Well, didn't it used to be years ago, like 3 years when we were first getting divorced back in the 70s? It was like 3 years before you could get a divorce.
And they made it really, really hard. All I know, and another thing,
Damn, buddy.
in the 50s and 60s, a lot of states made it difficult to be divorced.
Yeah, even if he was abusive. Well, I don't think it came out until the 70s that hubbies could hit you, and there was no problem.
Well, I didn't have a major issue in Southern California when I got divorced from the first one. I had, it was, what do you call, what's that law? It's it's
Tracy,
Commonwealth,
what's your name?
Commonwealth or not a Commonwealth state.
Oh, okay.
They're different in Commonwealth. I don't know. What's the word? You guys help me. The
Common
word where
marriage?
it's like nobody's fault on
Common
either
law?
side.
Oh,
Oh.
no, it's got a name. Yeah.
Irreconcilable differences.
No. It's going to drive me insane now.
Google it.
Okay. I'll just Google it.
That's what I'm doing too.
Things are no longer copacetic, so I want the fuck out.
Right?
No
Our
fault.
oil, their water.
Yeah, thank you very much, Gear. It's a no fault. California is a no
Yeah,
fault.
no fault.
state.
That's
Yeah.
what I said.
Okay, I didn't hear you.
So
So no, it's a no fault state. So, but I think I filed,
I
and
know.
then it was
I
like
know,
a bunch
Jesse,
of
it's
paperwork.
happening so soon.
3 months, and then it's in California. It's 6 months to finalize.
It's
But you never
started.
have to. But you never have to prove you're in separate addresses or anything.
Hmm.
Matter of fact, you need to serve. You need to serve the person in every state. You got to have them served with papers.
That's because of some of those mansions you live in California are so huge. You could have 3 people living there and not even know each other.
That's kind of true. That is true. But I will say that you have to have the person served, and I served my ex-husband. I handed him in our own house the papers. Here you go. I'm serving you. This is what I said. Like, I'm serving you today. Here you go.
Did you duck and cover?
Well, I needed to. I should have.
The bullshit of Michigan is if I was to leave my husband, I needed permission to take my kids out of
Yeah.
the state.
Yep.
That's bullshit.
I know.
Yeah,
If
because
you're
he didn't
divorced.
fucking deliver them kids. I did.
If you're divorced,
Yeah.
you need permission.
You want to
Yeah.
know what's crazy is my younger sister. So I'm not going to go into the details because it's actually quite grim. If you guys would be like, what the fuck? But I will say that my younger sister she was living on the Eastern Shore of Maryland, and she was married to this guy. Let's just say that this guy was not a very good person. And when she found out in a file cabinet something he had done, which she did not tell her about, she left him, and she took their infant daughter with her. She left and moved to Western Pennsylvania. And all he did was make a phone call in the state of Maryland. Next thing you know, the cops were knocking at her door in Pennsylvania.
Yeah, such bullshit.
And then they actually took Savannah. They took my niece away from her and said, we're going to give the child back to the father in Maryland. You need to go as soon as you get your court date in the mail, your court date will be set, and you need to show up in court in Maryland. Well, get this. She never showed up in court, which I don't know why any mother wouldn't show up. But my younger sister did not show up in court in Maryland. And that not so good guy now has custody of my niece.
I think it's going to take the generation of Mikey and Jess and you, Amanda, your kids, to finally get things changed, because the stupid fuckers that are my age and older that are still in charge as the politicians and don't do much and just get paid a lot of money, they need to die off.
Right.
Get rid of the archaic bullshit.
But I don't want you to die off, Lon.
No, she's talking about politicians.
The politicians.
She said
those-
politicians, Blondie.
I mean,
What's the
you
matter
guys
with
got, well, I'm sure we do too.
No,
Like,
she said people. No, she said
politicians.
people my age is what she said.
Everybody
she
else
said-
has to retire at 65, but these old fuckers can still keep working and do basically
Right.
shit and still abide by the stupid laws that are so archaic. We need these fuckers.
They
to
force
back
you
off.
people to fucking retire at 65?
They did. I think it might have changed within the last couple of years because people thought it was
funny.
What's the word? Like
Our
prejudicial or
politicians-
something. Like we should be able to work longer if we want to. I mean, how is it that politicians can still keep working till they're 70 and 80, but we have to retire at 65?
They make a bunch of exceptions to the law. Here, they wrote an exception to the law where they can't get busted for insider trading, for
Jesus.
God's sakes.
Yeah, that's why those fuckers
So
need.
they all do it.
Yep.
The only thing I have to say is I pretty much never want to be married again because it is way too stressful to just say, I don't want to be married anymore. They make it so fucking horrible for everybody.
But I don't
I
know.
don't want
but
to be married.
States, you can live together for 3 years and technically be married. So you would still have to almost go through a divorce if the other person wanted to cause a stink financially.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't.
Yeah.
Massachusetts doesn't look at common law
No?
marriage anymore.
Okay.
But
Michigan doesn't either,
some-
thank goodness.
It used to be 7
Some
years in
states
Massachusetts
do.
to be common law.
Yeah, it's
God,
3 years, I believe, here.
Wow.
it's terrible.
You have to be married for 3 years and you're almost considered married. That if one.
This is why,
Yeah.
listen, folks, This is why it's just easier to kill the fucking bitch and hide the fucking bodies. in the fucking woods.
Good
I'm
one.
telling you.
States that still recognize common law marriage.
Mhm.
I'm telling you.
Common law marriage is recognized in Colorado, Iowa, Kansas, Montana, New Hampshire,
Yep.
and for inheritance purposes, Oklahoma, Rhode Island, South Carolina, Texas, Utah, and the District of Columbia.
Okay, I have a question for you guys. You are called the United States, and yet almost all your states have different laws from everybody else and totally separate. You don't seem to want to get and have like national laws.
No,
Yeah, that's what the Civil War was
we
about.
have national laws. We have a national laws. It's
Yeah,
called the
well,
U.S. It's called the U.S. Constitution. Nobody pays the fuck attention to it.
Yeah.
That's the
Yeah.
whole problem.
Yeah.
Because
Mike-
in that national law,
Mikey,
hang on,
part
in that national law, it gives states the right to
Do
Make
whatever
their
they
own-
want. Yeah,
make their own laws.
yeah.
So it's fucking stupid.
So many states doesn't have anything all together.
Well, and let's kind of point out something obvious. You got bitches like AOC that probably can't even read cursive. So that's why they can't understand the Constitution. It's written in cursive.
I get that. Good
But
point.
Is that why they're not teaching cursive in school? So they won't.
So
pay
everybody will be dumbed down so they can be controlled because they can't fucking read history papers.
You know what, Flan? My daughter has not been taught. My daughter's in 5th grade. She has not been taught to cursive. She cannot write in cursive.
Okay,
My
what are you
kids
talking
are
about?
4 and 6, and they're learning cursive writing.
Handwriting.
Swear to God, they haven't taught my daughter how to do it.
You know, Flo, when you sign your check, you have to write a cursive. You can't print your name.
You don't know how to write?
No,
You don't know
no,
how to
I'm
read?
saying my daughter is in 5th grade and has never been taught. I mean, yes, maybe I failed as a mother by not showing her, but the school system has never taught her how to do cursive writing. And
So they only know how to print.
So she only knows
Right.
my daughter's left-handed and all she does is prints. She can't do cursive.
Hey, P-NAS
I
guys.
want to be left-handed.
But here's the thing. My daughter's left-handed. So here's the thing, right? I don't know about other private schools, but I know one private school that teaches cursive handwriting. So it's just public schools.
Okay, question. Why is it called cursive? It's just handwriting. When did it get this other name?
back when I was a kid.
When I was a kid, they called it cursive.
Yeah.
Oh, I only know it as handwriting.
And Flan, what I remember in I went to like public and private Catholic schools most of my life. I sort of switched, but in both, we started learning cursive. Assuming you knew how to print just fine.
Third grade?
Started learning cursive about 3rd grade. Is what I
What grade
recall.
did you guys get pens? Do you remember that?
It was
No.
later on. It was
At
later
high
on.
school.
Grade
High school, I
five.
was allowed to write with a pen.
Yep.
Grade 5, we bought them from the school, and I think they were a dime. And I remember going to the school, and because they wanted all the same pen for everybody, and I think we paid a dime for it. And it was grade 5. We got to write in pen.
Wow.
No, we had
Crazy.
we used pencils until I hit high school.
Oh, really? No, we got our pens in grade 5.
Yep.
My
Yeah,
mom
I'm doing
was
pretty
left-handed.
well, Peanuts, guys. What, hon?
And when she got to school, then the probably nuns smacked her hand and kept hitting her, put it in the right hand. That's the mentality he had back then.
Oh yeah. Thank God I didn't go to private school
Yep.
back then.
Hey, check this out. Mike, your daughter's left-handed?
Yes.
Just one of your kids is left-handed?
Yes. And I have a niece that's left-handed too.
Now,
I have
it
a
is
brother.
stressful for left-handed people because most of the machinery is made for right-handed people.
Right.
So get this. I did research on because I never understood. No one in my family is left-handed, or in Juliana's father's family is left-handed. My daughter's ambidextrous when it comes to certain things. She can eat. She eats right or left-handed. She throws a ball right or left-handed. She only writes with her left.
Right.
It's weird, right? Well, anyway, I looked it up once because I was like really weirded out by the fact that she was left-handed. And listen to this. About 10%, only 10% of the population of the entire world is left-handed.
Yeah.
Yes.
Is there? I was in Massachusetts with my mom back in the 90s, Mikey, and when we were in Boston, we went to a left-handed store. I wonder if it's still there. Is it still there?
Yep.
Yeah. I think I bought something for my roommate at the time. Oh, I think I bought him a ruler.
See the left-handed clock I got?
No.
My roommate had a left-handed clock.
Yeah.
The numbers were just the other way.
Yeah.
It's the funniest fucking thing.
Because researchers in 2012 at Northwestern University developed a mathematical model to show that the percentage of left-handed people was a result of human evolution, specifically a balance of cooperation and competition.
Yep. Now look up what the Guineas used to think. The Guineas used to think that it was evil.
Evil.
I can tell you,
Sign of the devil.
You're
right?
a witch or a devil, yeah.
They used to think there was sign of the devil.
I have a friend that's left-handed, so she eats left-handed and writes left-handed. She throws left-handed in baseball. Yet, when she plays hockey and
Shoots
baseball,
right.
she bats right.
Yep. That's my brother.
Now, me, I'm right-handed, eat right, right. But when I bat and shoot hockey, it's left-handed.
So, also interesting to note that many famous minds have been left-handed, and many U.S. presidents have also been left-handed, and most recently, Barack Obama is left-handed.
Some part of the brain that you use differently as a left-handed person is supposed to be more sophisticated than what a right-handed person does.
So it actually says,
Me too, Buddy Light. Me too.
it's actually a proven fact that left-handed people die up to 10 to 15 years sooner than right-handed people.
Because you have to deal with every piece of machinery that you can think of is built for right-handed people. So if you suddenly got to do it with your less dominant hand, or use your dominant hand but in a weirder position, you won't do it correctly, and it's more dangerous, more stressful.
Put it to you this way, right? If they made Skechers boots, right, or boots without laces, with Velcro straps or something, I wouldn't need my left hand for nothing.
Yeah, I know. Mine is good for nothing.
You could take my left arm, my left hand, my whole left arm, left hand, left foot, whatever you want to call it, from here down, okay, is so weak. It's not. So I had hurt my arm, my right arm. Now they're doing a strength test. And he goes, okay. And they gave me one of those squeeze things, and it's measuring how much pressure I can squeeze. And he goes, and I'm fighting with it. He goes, Mike, squeeze the thing. I said, I am. He goes, Mike, squeeze. I says, I am. It's like I can get the thing, barely get the thing to register. I can't throw. I can almost get away with throwing underhanded lefty and get it to somebody, but I can't. I look like a girl throwing my left hand. You know, hey boys, I can't do it.
I'm a little bit ambidextrous with my left hand.
I mean, usually I'll turn the hand around this way, Stevie. Left-handed feels like somebody else is doing it, but yeah, no.
I can bat pretty damn good left-handed. But
Amanda.
I can't throw left-handed for shit.
Amanda, you and Mikey, when your kids get ready to go off to college, y'all should look into the weird scholarships that they have, because my friend is left-handed and she got a scholarship just for the simple fact that she is left-handed.
Wow. And you know what the hardest thing of being a parent of a left-handed kid is like, there's just two that are really literally the hardest. It's like, one, and Mike, let's see if you think the same way. If you're at a restaurant, especially because the left-handed kid sits on the wrong side and you're bumping them the whole time. Like,
my sister used to
sit at the end of the table. Oh yeah,
I used to hate.
I feel bad for lefties when it comes to writing, especially especially with a fucking binder.
Yeah, I know.
I just
I
feel
know.
they're all like,
I know. It looks so weird. It looks so weird. It's true. Like Juliana, it's so weird. And then the other thing is, when she's doing her homework, because she's still virtual learning right now, and I'm sitting next to her helping her with her homework, and she's writing with her left. So I constantly have to do this. I feel like I have to do this to go over her, because I can't, because of the left-handed aspect.
Right.
I can't see what she's writing. I'm like, let me see it. Let me see it.
He's blocking it. You can't cheat on a test from a left-hander.
Yeah, that's kind of true. Like, it's like her meaty little hands are like her little puffy. She has like fat knuckles. Like they cover the whole thing. But I used to be that little bitch that like you could never. I was like the smart.
Whoa, stop there.
Yeah.
You're inferring was a little bitch is referring that you are no longer.
I'll just give him. I will just disregard that statement and continue on, which is that.
Well, you got about 30 seconds to continue on because we're gonna be out of here.
Okay, which is that. I was the little bitch in school that never let you cheat off her paper because people used to try all the time, and I would like I would give him an evil eye, and then I would turn my chair and turn it, or I'd use my elbow to like block my paper, or I'd like cover it or whatever like this. And so if you tried to cheat off me, you never did. Ha ha! Fuck off! You'll never get my answers ever.
You was one of them.
Yeah, one of them.
He was one of those.
I never had it. Hey, I never had a cheat, so.
Fuck off, man.
Come on, Amanda, be cool.
No.
I
was a
Googled.
total bitch.
There's a
I don't
place.
want your answers. I just want to see what today's date is.
Kira cracks me up.
There, send your kids to Pennsylvania, Mike and Amanda.
Yeah, my youngest daughter's left.
However you pronounce that college that I typed in.
Juanita
has scholarships for lefties.
Wow.
I'm sure there's others.
You know why? Because they say that left-handed, there's different research coming out, but they say that left-handed people they think in a different way than everyone else.
They use a different part of the brain.
They use a different part of the brain. They use that, and also, they might have hence many U.S. presidents being lefties. They say that Ronald Reagan was ambidextrous, completely ambidextrous. He didn't favor either. So, I mean, thank you. Thank you.
Okay, good luck, Buddy Light. He's having surgery.
All right, Jezzo. Yeah, listen, you guys, we're gonna get out. We're all gonna get out of here. Actually, it's late. It's almost 1:30, just about 1:30. Well, I know it's 12:30 you and Stevie's time, but it's 1:30 here. And it's I think it's 12:30 on Gear's time too, right?
I'll tell you what time it is.
You know Steve's ahead of us, right?
No, Steve's the same time as me.
No, he's not. He's not ahead of me.
Steve and I are on the same time.
Yeah,
Yeah, you and Steve are, yes, but
Okay.
and me and Amanda, Amanda and I are at 1:30.
Same as me, yeah.
That's
You know
exactly
what?
where I'm at.
Yeah.
I know
know
you were
what?
in Central.
No, that's
No, that's
1:30.
me and Gear.
Nope.
Oh, you and Gear are in Central?
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh! When I travel across country, I forgot about that. Am I going to be losing? Am I
Because I
going
know
to be?
Minnesota's Central.
No, you're going to be
When
gaining.
I'm going
You're
to be.
gonna gain.
Yeah. You're going to gain an hour every.
Yeah,
Central-
the further you go, you're going to be gaining time,
Central,
not
Western,
losing time.
Pacific?
So I'll be losing it on the way back. Okay.
Correct.
Yes.
But you'll be gaining it on your trip out there.
Okay.
You know what time it is, Mike?
No,
It's early yet.
it's
1:30.
early yet. Listen, it is early yet for some. It's late for a little bit. It's I know Johnny just got here. Johnny, where were you all night, my brother? You guys just getting off? Steve, you doing a chat tomorrow night?
Yeah, I guess so.
All right, so listen, tomorrow night, head over to Steve's channel.
Unless Amanda won't let me.
And if you listen to her, I'll be all over you.
That's not even true. I told him that he needs to
Hey,
be.
boss.
Hey, boss.
And hang on, let me.
Oh my God, SYS was in the room. I didn't even see him.
Who? SKS?
No, SYS.
Who's
Oops,
SY?
wrong guy. Wrong
I don't
guy.
know. Amanda was just talking to him.
Oh, SY. Okay.
Oh, I meant SK. I'm
P2E,
sorry,
what's up, kid?
SKS. Sorry.
Go ahead. Give us some tunes before we leave.
Let me.
And I'm going to interrupt you while you're doing that. Keep playing. I'll
Dueling
speak
banjo.
lightly. I'll speak lightly, so the music will play in the background. Guys, tune into Stalkers TV tomorrow night about 10ish. And I'm going to say thank you for coming to the chat again. You guys are the balls. I hope everybody has a great week. If we don't see you tomorrow night, go ahead. Yeah, you got wood. Listen, come on now. Give us some tunes.
Look at that. One day with a Canjo, and he's a rock star.
All right, you
Gary's
guys.
a rock star anyway.
We are.
Good night, y'all.
We out.
Right.